Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Those of us who just joined, so Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Allahumma rabbana zidna ilman ajma'in. Allahumma anfa'na bima allamtana wa allimna ma yanfa'una. Rabbana zidna ilman wa amalan wa nuran wa hudan. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim. وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والآفاف والغنى اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك وغضبك والنار يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم يمن كتابنا ويسر حسابنا وبيض وجوهنا يا أرحم الراحمين Rabbi Ighfir warham wa anta khairur rahimin. So I was just sharing this dua with us that in the revision we can just take a look at this dua, very beautiful dua narrated by Hazrat Abdullah bin Masud raziyallahu ta'ala anhu that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that, and this is narrated by Rawahu Musnad Ahmad. Yeah, so it is one of those book which is has many ahadith. The Prophet ﷺ said that if anybody of you has some grief or some stress, something is worrying them, then this is a dua that they should say, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove that worry from him or her and replace that with something good, inshallah. Yeah. So, and it has a it's very beautiful dua, so we should I encourage all of us to memorize it. Yeah, and it is very humbling dua, so very good. Allahumma inni abduk wabnu abdik wabnu amatik nasiyati biyadik maadin fiya hukmuk adlun fiya kadauk أسألك بكل اسم هو لك سميت به نفسك أو علمته أحدا من خلقك أو أنزلته في كتابك أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك أن تجعل القرآن ربيع قلبي ونور صدري وجلاء حزني وذهاب همي. So the translation is that, O Allah, I am your slave, son of your slave, son of your female slave. So, total submission that I am your slave, my parents are your slaves, and then my forelock is in your hand. Nasiyati biyadik. Yeah, my forelock is in your hand. Madin fiya hukmuk. So whatever your command over me is forever executed, yeah. And your decree over me is just. So whatever you decide about me is just. It is adl, yeah. As'aluka bikulli ismin huwa lak. I ask you with all the names that belong to you. Sammaita bihi nafsak, that you have named yourself, which you named yourself with. أو علمته أحدا من خلقك, or you have taught to anyone, or you have taught it to any of your creation. أو أنزلته في كتابك, or you have revealed it in your book, which is Quran Majid, or any other books also that are narrated. So it covers all the names which are in Quran Majid and all other books that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent down. أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب من عندك, or you have preserved in the knowledge of the unseen with you. So whatever is unseen, we don't even know, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one knows. There are names that may Allah ta'ala may have preserved them. So all of those names. And now what are we asking for? Antaj al Quran Arabiya Kalbi, that you make the Quran spring of my heart, wa nura sadri, and light of my chest, wa jala huzni, and the remover of my grief, wa zahaba hammi, and remover of my worries. Hum is a worries, your anxiety, worry, all of that. So beautiful dua. And let's take, we will analyze it quickly. So Allahumma, so we say Allah is lafzu jalala. Humma, meme is a replacement of ya. Yeah, so we know that with the name of Allah only, we have sometimes we can use, instead of you saying Ya Allah, you add a meme mushaddada, meme with a shadda at the end, which replaces the ya. So Allahumma means oh Allah. Yeah. Inni. So inni we know is a inna is a harfu tawkid wa nasbin. Ya mutakallim is ismu inna. Inna we know that we'll have a ismu inna and khabaru inna. So khabaru inna is abduk. So Allahum, O Allah, surely I am your slave. Abduk, abdu is our mudaf, and then ka is your mudaf ilayhi, and together mudaf ilayhi is our khabar inna. Yeah. Wow is harfu atf. Ibnu abdik is your, so this ibn is matufun ala abdu. Yeah. So inni abduka. Yeah. Uh, this is matuf upon abdu, and then wabnu abdik. Yeah. So this is mudaf ilayhi, and ibnu is also mudaf, so this that becomes this also mudaf ilayhi. So son of, slave of yours. Yeah. Then again wow is harfuat, again the same analysis. So this ibn is also matuf upon here. Amatik, amatun is a female slave. Yeah. So amatun is a female slave. It's a feminine of abdun. Feminine is amatun. Yeah. And then amatik, basically slave of yours, basically our mother, yes, who is also a slave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nasiyati biyadik. Nasiyatun is mudaf. Ya mutakallim is mudaf ilayhi. So my forelock, yeah, my head or my forelock, biyadik, in your hand. So B is harf jar, yadun is majroor, plus mudaf, ka is mudaf ilayh. Yeah. Madin fiya hukmuk. So madin is a is also is a mankus noun. We will study more about this towards the I think towards the end of book 2 or in book 3, inshallah. Yeah. So madin fiya hukmuk. Whatever is running is so mada yamdi means to pass by. So whatever is passing by in me, via jar wa majroof.
Yeah. So, brother Madin came. Why Madin came as Majrur? Is it like that,
It's
Mabini?
yeah, it's not majroor, it is actually marfu. Yeah, so it is like Qadin. Yeah, so
Okay.
Qadin means a judge. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah, so they are marfu, but you don't see the ending as a dhamma. Yeah, so we will learn more about these. This is known as mankus. So in this dua, so far only one thing that we don't know yet is this part over here, which is madin. Yeah, and it is marfu over here. And then fiya, fi plus ya mutakallim, yeah. So in me, yeah. So there is a ya, and we know that ya, which is ya mutakallim, can be mabniun ala sakun or a fatha. So that's why fi ya, yeah. Hukmuk, then this is our mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Adlun fiya, so same thing again over here. This is mubtada. Adlun is mubtada. Fiya jar wa majroor. Kadauka mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. As'aluka. Sa'ala yas'alu, from there as'alu, I ask. So sa'ala yas'alu, we know that can take more than one mafulun bihi. So mafulun bihi number one is this ka. I ask. Whom we are asking is our mafulun bihi number one, and what we are asking will be our mafulun bihi number two. Yeah, so I ask you. B is harf jar, kulli. ism majroor, and kulli we know that comes as a mudaf. So jar wa majroor plus mudaf ismin mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. Huwa lak. Yeah. So huwa is mubtada, laka jar wa majroor. So bikull ismin huwa lak. Yeah. So this huwa lak is a whole jumla. It is for you, right? So this is coming over here as a naat for ismin. That what kind of a name? Those names that are for you. Yeah, so this is naat coming for, yeah, naat for ism. Yeah, so what kind of a name? Those names that belong to you. Sammaita bihi nafsak. Yeah, samma yusammi means to name. Sammaita, ta is our file. So this is past tense. Yeah, so this is madin, past tense. Ta is our file. Sammaita, you have named. Bihi, with it, jar wa majroor. Nafsak. Yeah, so nafsa is mafulun bihi plus mudaf. Ka is mudaf ilahi. You have named yourself. So you name somebody something, right? So you name yourself. Aw allamta. Aw is our atf. Allamta is again madin. Allama yuallimu, to teach. Ta is our file. Who is our mafulun bihi. Yeah. Mafulun bihi number one, because you teach someone something. That something is mafulun bihi number one, and someone, which is ahadan, here is mafulun bihi number two. Yeah. So you teach someone something. Min khalkika, among your creation. So this is jar. Khalki is majroor plus mudaf, and then ka is again mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. Au anzalta, atf. Anzalta, anzala yunzilu is our past tense, and this is a form 4 verb, so we will learn more about it. So this is madin. Anzalta, ta is our file. Who, who is our mafulun bihi? You have sent it down, or you have revealed it. Fi kitabik, jar majroor plus mudaf. Ka is our mudaf ilayhi. Avista asarta bihi fi ilmil ghaib. So aw is harfu atf. Istasarta, this is our madin past tense, and I said that when you have a hamzatul wasl, seen and a ta, what kind of what form is it? Somebody remember?
Form 10.
And
Form 10, mashallah. So this is form 10 verb. Ta is our file. Istasarta means to preserve something. Yeah. So if istasarta, you have preserved. Bihi, it, jar wa majroor. Fi ilmil ghaibi, jar, harf jar. Ilmi is ism majroor plus mudaf. Ilmil ghaibi, knowledge of unseen. So mudaf ilayhi. Indak, inda is zarf. Ka is our mudaf ilayhi. Zarf plus mudaf ilayhi. An taj'al al-Qur'ana. So an, we know what is an. Harfu masdariyin wa nasbin, right?
yes,
So it makes fail mudare mansoob. That's why taj'ala. Ja'ala yaj'alu. Taj'alu became taj'ala. You make. Yeah. So this an plus taj'ala we know becomes together
Termawal.
masdar. Masdar muawwal. So this is masdar muawwal. Now, what is this masdar muawwal is a noun. What is it coming over here as? Is we saw over here that we said as'aluka mafulun bihi number one. I ask you. What am I asking? I'm asking you to make. That is our mafulun bihi number two. To ask somebody for something. What are we asking for? Is that you make. That is our request to make. Yeah. Okay, Al-Qur'ana is our mafulun bihi for this verb. Ja'ala, you make the Quran. Make what? So ja'ala yaj'alu is also one of those verbs which can take more than one mafulun bihi to make something into something. So to make this, to make the Quran Majid, make it what? Rabi'a. This is our mafulun bihi number 2. This is mafulun bihi number 1. This is mafulun to make it as a spring. Rabi'a is spring. Spring, and why does not have tanween? Because it is coming as a mudaf. So mudaf plus kalb is mudaf ilayhi plus mudaf again, and ya mutakallim again mudaf ilayhi. Spring of heart of mine. Yeah. Wow is harfu atf. Noora matufun upon Rabia. It is matuf upon Rabia. So make it Noor of chest of mine. Again, the same analysis. Wa jalaa huzni. Wow is harfu atf. Jalaa is matufun upon Rabia. And then mudaf and mudaf ilayhi again. So jala means remover. Yeah. So jalaa, remover of grief of mine. And then wa harfu atf. Zahaba again matufun upon Rabia, and it also has the same meaning, and the departure or the remover of my hum is worries. Worries, yeah. Huzn is grief, and hum is worries, and the remover of my worries and my grief. Yeah, so very beautiful dua. I recommend highly all of us to memorize it. And when you are in grief, which is many times, this is a time of trial and turbulence all the time, right? So we should say this dua and make it a habit that whenever you have time, then just say the dua, inshallah.
Yeah, brother. So how you identify antajala is the mafulun bihi of as'aluka? We don't have any other um, any
Yes.
mafulun
No,
bihi.
we have a clue because we know that over here I say as'aluka, I ask you.
Mm,
Yeah. So now still that what are we asking is still pending, because I ask you with your names that you have named yourself with, or
mm,
you have taught somebody with, or you have sent it in your book. So far, we don't see that, what are we asking for, or you have with
mm,
all those names that you have preserved in your ilmul ghaib,
mm,
that ilmul ghaib is with you, but I am still looking for the what am I asking for? I have not asked somebody, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is Ka. I ask you, I have not still asked. So I'm looking for, still waiting for my, what am I asking for? Antaj Allah, that you make. That
mm.
is what I'm asking for. Yeah. So that is a big clue that this is my mafulun bihi number 2.
Okay, okay. And the all the other mafulun bihi came after tajala is the mafulun bihi of tajala only, right? We can't say.
Yes, yeah, yes, exactly. So, and so ja'ala yaj'alu, to make something as something, yeah.
Mm,
So to make the Quran, now the still we are waiting for, okay, to make the Quran what?
mm,
Rabi'a qalbi,
mm,
the spring of my heart. So Rabi'a is telling me that this is my second mafulun bihi. Al-Qur'ana, first mafulun bihi. Rabia, second Quran, second mafulun bihi. Yeah. So to make the Quran as spring of my heart. Yeah. What a beautiful dua that, and to make the Quran the noor of my heart, noor of my chest, and then to make the Quran of remover of my grief, and then to make the Quran of the remover of my worries. Yeah. And the dua goes hand to hand with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that ala tatma'innal qulub, ala bi zikrillahi tatma'innul qulub, that surely, or to know that with the zikr of Allah the hearts find peace. So when we are in grief or we are worried, our heart is not in peace. What do we find peace with is zikr of Allah, and the best zikr is the Quran Majid. So that is just wanted to share this dua with all of us.
Okay.
That and highly recommend that. Please memorize it, inshallah. So we are still waiting. So if anybody has any questions,
Is it
please
like
feel
dua?
free.
Is it dua we say when we are in worry or stress, or
You
we?
can say it anytime.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, there is no prohibition. Wherever you want to humble yourself, anytime it can be said. But this is a special dua for because Prophet ﷺ said that if you say this dua in your worry or stress, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove that worry from you and replace it with something good.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. I
Wa
want to
alaikum
take
assalam.
a screenshot of this. Can you please little bit?
Yes, I'll make it small and I will try, inshallah, if I remember, I will share it in the WhatsApp group without the analysis on it so you can memorize it. Make it, what I do is, if you want to memorize a dua, make it your, home screen for your phone. So whenever you turn on your phone or you know, then you can say it and later by later, and it has the translation also. So when Prophet ﷺ taught this dua to the Sahaba, so one of the Sahabi he said that should we memorize this dua? And Prophet ﷺ said that Bala, yeah, of course you should, and whoever finds out this dua, whoever come across this dua, he should make sure to memorize it. Yeah. And so very important that we should do it, especially that we want the Quran Majid to be the spring of our heart, the noor of our chest, and the remover of our grief. So we should.
Jazakumullah khair, brother.
وإياكم. So beside this, anybody has any questions, please feel free. A sister was asking before that, are we always supposed to analyze a dua or an ayah of the Quran Majid? So we basically are not supposed to do that. This is because we are learning, so we want to apply the rules. For example, in here, Master Muawwal came, so now we can see that Master Muawwal is there, and it's a noun, it's coming as a mafulun bihi over here. All of that practice, but once we become used to the process, we can then we don't need to analyze. So when you go advanced, what happens is when you are reading the Quran Majid, the analysis is flowing through your mind. For example, right now, even at this stage, jar wa majroor, mudaf ilayhi, all of that, you don't need to go into too much detail, that okay, this is jar wa majroor, whatever. So it's same way, you see lan, lam, all of these, then analysis will move in your head without any, and there will be some parts that you will be not sure about, and then you will consult a Arab book that how is it this is not making sense, or you have forgotten or something. Yeah, so you will need to refresh yourself. Other than that, it will become like a habit for you that you don't need to analyze everything because the easy stuff will inshallah flow through in your mind, inshallah.
Yeah, so brother, we don't have that review sessions anymore from our review sessions in the morning.
Which review session we are right now is the review session?
No, no, not yours, like the one we do.
Oh, the presentations. So there are people who are assigned some presentations, but I still have not received them, so I have nothing to But of course, yeah, we can continue if that is an idea.
That's
That is up to the students, that there are some topics still assigned and we are still pending those. But I think because I can remind again, but I don't like to remind too much also because in the sense that we need to take the ownership, one thing. The other thing is that I know that, sometimes students are busy and all of that, so I don't want to put extra pressure on somebody. That's why homework also is feel free. If you can submit, I highly encourage everybody to do that. But if somebody doesn't submit, there is no penalty, or I don't say that, why didn't you submit or anything like that. Of course, this is your own. You have to see your schedule, how you can make up time for doing the homework or presentations and all of that. Yes.
Thank you, brother. I have one question from previous lecture.
Lesson.
Yes,
Yes.
where you
From.
taught us use of feminine singular for akil masculine.
Yes.
There we said we wrote that singular may be used as ism, ishara, damair, ismaul mausula, and or verb conjugation. So here singular mean feminine singular.
Yes, feminine singular. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes you can refer feminine singular. Yes.
As ism, ishara, damair, and
Ism ishara. Yes. Yeah. So for example, for ism ishara, what is the example for ism ishara that
tilka,
we
tilka
yeah,
ulaika.
yeah, yeah. So we say tilka rusulu. Rusul is, the third juz of Quran Majid. Tilka rusulu faddalna. Yeah. So the tilka is ismu ishara for feminine singular, and rusul is plural. We know that it's a jama of rasul, rusul. So feminine plural is where feminine singular is used to refer to masculine plural. So that's an example.
And what does this mean? Some grammarians put jama'atu as mudaf to explain the reason.
Yeah, so some grammarians, to explain, they say that there is a jama'a word, jama'atun is before it. So jama'a is like this. Yeah, jama'a means group, right? So jama'atun, yeah, means group. So what this means is that uh, s- somebody's microphone is on or something. If you can please mute yourself, or is it my side? So what it means is that if I say, we said that we can say that haulai la irrija rijalu, or we can say hazihi rijalu. Yeah, hazihi rijalu. Yeah, we can use both of them, right? So what some grammarians say is that why we are saying it is because we are saying hazi hil jama'atu rijali, hazi hil jama'atur rijali. So they say that hazi hil rijalu is actually there is a mahzuf hidden al jama in between them, which is group of. So that's why we are using the hazihi, because jama as a word is a feminine word, and we can treat it as a singular feminine. Yeah. So they say that jama is so that's because some the Arab books do mention that, so that's why I brought it there. That's what it means.
Okay, brother, thank you.
Yeah.
So hierarchical jama, we use feminine singular, but for the akil masculine jama, we can use either of them, right?
That's correct. Yes. So you can use them, and mostly it is seen for broken plurals.
Yeah.
So you use it broken plurals. Yeah. So we know that there are two kinds of plurals, right? Jama muzakkars, or plurals which are salim,
Yeah.
and jamo taksir, which is broken plurals. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it is Salim, like Muslimuna, like that thing.
Yes, then it's not used. Yeah.
Oh,
Then you don't treat them as a singular feminine.
okay.
Um, Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
In the dual, sir, when we are doing the mansoob, marfu, and majroor, like baitani, baitaini, baitaini, noon will be dropped in marfu also. Baitani, the noon drops in duals, no?
Noon drops in dual when they are coming as a
Mudaf.
mudaf. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah.
Whether
So,
it be marfu, mansoob, or majroor in all the cases.
yes, all cases, the noon will be dropped. Yes. Yeah.
And, sir, one more question I had regarding inda and ma'a. I am getting a little confused with inda and ma'a. Some places I don't know because what I had written in my definition for inda is both are in the same place. For example, both are in the shop. And for ma'a, I have written it is not in the same place.
That's
Both,
correct. Yes.
but
So if I say, that, huwa indal mudiri, he is with the mudir. Inda, if I use that, mostly means that wherever Mudir is supposed to be in the principal's office. Yeah. So the conversation, or we're talking about, he is in the. But if I say he is huwa ma'al mudiri, he is with the principal, could be anywhere in the masjid, or in, even it could be still in his office, and we can use ma there. Yes, yeah. So these are two basically a small difference, but having said that, there still can be used,
interchangeably.
interchangeably. Yes,
Exactly.
yeah. So that
Yeah.
is still not 100% of the time, but mostly, mostly it's like that. Yeah, but it's not like a rule that, if you use ma instead of inda, it's a big mistake. No, it's not a big issue.
And as long as, like we are over here to, again, as you said, keep saying that we have to look at the Quran. So whatever is there, we know that ma'a is there, so it is with only. It's a zarf.
Exactly.
So it doesn't
Exactly.
matter what I'm using in the ma'a. It's
Exactly.
whatever is there in the Quran mentioned.
Yeah, exactly. So we don't need to, many times, we students have questions which are going into too much technical details, like we want to be a grammarian. Always keep that, keep it lightly, that, I don't want to be a grammarian. I just want to understand the Quran Majid. So, our questions, or our comments, or our even thinking should not go too much into grammar part of it. Grammar is an aid, so keep it as an aid to understand Quran Majid. That's not our goal. Grammar is not our goal. Our goal is to be able to understand Quran Majid. We are not interested, or the goal of this class is not that we speak or we write perfect Arabic without mistakes. No, the goal is to be able to understand the Quran Majid, or small du'as like this, that the one we just analyzed. We should be able to analyze it without the translation. We should be able to understand it, because, when you say a dua and you are understanding it word by word, then your connection is a lot more deeper, and the dua comes from your heart, instead of just saying a dua which you don't even know the meaning of it. Yeah. So
And just
So if no more question, then I will pause the recording so that we don't have a
Brother, I have question.
yes.
I know it's I'm too behind, but still I'm struggling in mafulun bihi. Could you explain what is mafulun bihi? How can I understand this is mafulun bihi?
Yes, inshallah. So uh, so you have two kind of sentences, yeah? Jumla ismiya and jumla fe'liya. So jumla ismiya, we look for mubtada and khabar. What is my subject and what is the news which is coming about that? So that's a revision of jumla ismiya. Jumla fe'liya is a action going on. It's a verbal sentence. An action is going on. So for an action, what do you need? What do we need? We need an action. We need a verb, which is action is a verb, which is called fail in Arabic. Yeah. So we need an action and we must have a doer who did that action, right? And which is our, in Arabic, we call it a file. Yeah. These are the two must components of a Jumla failure. You must have an action and a doer of that action. Yeah. So if I say Zahaba, he went. Yeah. So what is the action? The action is the act of going. And who is the doer? He or she went or they went, whatever the case. Yeah. Or Hamid went. Yeah. And then you have some of the verbs which the meaning is not complete or which can have a object also. So you have action, doer, and object. Now this is not a must component. It's it you may have, you may not have. Yeah. Object is known as mafulun bihi. Mafulun bihi. So this is an optional. Some verbs will have it, some verbs will not have it. Yeah. So for example, akala. If I say akala means he ate. Akala. So the sentence is as a verbal sentence, it is complete. Akala, he ate. Yeah. So we have the action is the act
Failure.
of eating and he is the doer. He ate. Yeah. But I can have over here because in my mind, akala, he ate. So the sentence is complete, makes sense that he ate already. Yeah. But if I want to say he ate the bread, for example. So if akaral khubza, khubza. So he ate the bread. This is additional information. What did he eat? He ate the bread. So this bread is my mafulun bihi object. That thing that got eaten. Yeah. So the object of this action was the doer was he and the object was what the thing got eaten was the khubz, which is mafulun bihi. Yeah. So not all the verbs will have a mafulun bihi. Some of them will have, some of them are complete without it, and some of them do require it. Yes. So then we have what is known as if a verb.
If I
um,
say like Daraba
yeah.
Hamidun Mudan.
Yes,
So Mahmudan is mafulun bihi.
that is correct. Yeah. So let's say daraba Hamidun Mahmu Mahmudan. So Daraba is our past tense, Madin, verb. Hamid is our file, doer, and Mahmudan is our mafulun bihi, the object. So Daraba means to hit. So Hamid hit. Now the question comes in the mind: who did he hit, or what did he hit, or whatever? Yeah, that whatever he hit is the object, which is mafulun bihi. Okay. So not all the verbs require mafulun bihi, and that's where we say mutaaddi and lazim. Yeah. So
Lazim.
yeah. So if a verb which can have a mafulun bihi is known as mutaaddi, and a verb which is complete without mafulun bihi is known as lazim. For example, if I say jalasa hamidun, hamidun, Hamid sat, the sentence is complete. It does not require a mafulun bihi. So jalasa is a lazim verb. Yeah, lazim verb. Now I can say jalasa hamidun alal kursi. Alal kursi. He sat on the kursi, which is fine, but ala is not my mafulun bihi. It is coming as jar wa majroor. Yeah, so jar wa majroor. The sentence by itself is does not require a mafulun bihi. You can have further information with jalasa, with a jar wa majroor, or with a zarf, or with anything else, but not as a direct maf'ul bihi, because jalasa is a lazim word.
Is this necessary? Mafulun bihi is always in nasab status.
That is correct. Yes, has to be maf'ulun bihi is always mansub. Has to be mansub. Yes, that's how we know that this is my maf'ulun bihi. Because if I write, let's say, if I write like this, and I remove this, now I don't know is Daraba Hamid Mahmud. We don't know because it is quite possible that if I have Hamidan like this and Mahmudun like this is now I know this is my maf'ul bihi. Now Mahmud hit Hamid, and this is my file. In Arabic, the sequence, in English, sequence is important. In Arabic, sequence is not that important. You can have sentence like this: the Daraba Hamidan Mahmudun. Yeah, that is perfectly
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. Yeah.
It
So
never comes in jar status.
no, no. Maf'ulun bihi will never be majroor. No. Always will be maf'ulun bihi will be always mansoob.
جزاك الله خير دكتور.
وإياك. We still have a couple of minutes, so inshallah we will wait. So I'm thinking that inshallah this week I will not assign homework because a special 10 days are coming. So I would like us to focus on our Quran recitation. Uh, let's try to have, all of us should make a goal that we can read at least one juz a day for these 10 days. If for some of us, if we have time, we should do 3 juz a day so we can finish one Quran Majid in 10 days, inshallah. But if not, then at least let's try to do one juz a day so we can do 10 juz. And that's why I will not be assigning homework, so we can focus on our other activities. And also the Eid will be coming, I think, on a Friday or a Saturday. So that week we will take off. So not the next week, but the following week will be off, inshallah, because of the Eid, inshallah. Because in some countries, maybe Saturday, some Friday. So then it's better to take the day off. So no homework this week, inshallah. Homework will be that take 40 minutes a day or 30 minutes, whatever time it takes for us to recite one juz, inshallah. We should try to do that, inshallah, because these are very, very special days which are coming upon us. May Allah Ta'ala accept from all of us. May Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq and the health and the ability. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So may Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq to do as much as we can in terms of good deeds, because these are the best days the sun shines upon of the whole year.
Sir, Assalamu alaikum. How can we say that Ayamun like Mamtaz or special means special
Yeah.
days?
Yes.
10 is Ashra, right?
Yes. Mumtaz is good. Yeah, Mumtaz is good. Mumtaz means special. Yeah. Chosen ones.
Mamtaz Ashra.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
So yeah, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so when do we use shaykhuni and shaykhi? What is the difference in terms of understanding?
Shaykhun Li. So
No,
there
no,
is
no,
a
shaykhi with nun and niswa.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Shaykhi and Shaykhuni.
Yeah.
Shaykhuni you will not use. So
Yeah,
Noon
yeah.
Niswa, Noon Wakaya you mean, yeah? Not Niswa, Noon
Yeah, it's
Wakaya.
not.
Noon, yeah. Niswa means feminine Noon. Wakaya means the Noon of protection. So Noon of protection comes with verb, mostly not with a mudaf ilayhi. It comes with a verb. Yeah, so Shaykhi, you will say my Shaykh. Yeah, so yeah. And then Darabani, he hit me, will be, you will need a Noon Wakaya because of, with a verb, you need a Noon Wakaya, not with Mudaf ilayhi.
Jazakallah.
Wayak. So the homework will be to recite Quran Majid or do other activities. Plus, if we can memorize this dua, it will be a very good, inshallah. So try to memorize this dua, inshallah. I will share that in the WhatsApp group as well.
Brother, just now you said Mumtaz means chosen person or chosen things?
You could be for anything. Mumtaz means something good, you know, something which is, so, yeah. So Brother Rashid brought this, so I don't know if he wants to shed some light, but Mumtaz is basically means that good, you know, so
Yeah, superior,
the best.
best,
Yeah,
best,
superior. Yeah, superior, best, yes.
The Mumtaz is will be Mastar, I think, isn't it? I don't know
Could
what's the
be.
root is. What is the
Yes.
root? But
Mumtaz. So it is Imtazaya. I think Imtazaya. So it is a form. 8 looks like from Meme, Za, and Ya. This is, to me, it looks like this root, but this is basically book 3. We will be understanding this. So Imtazaya Yamtaziyu. Yeah, I think it is. So if you look at in the dictionary, Meme, Za, and Ya, you will find it is a form 8 from there. Imtazaya Yamtaziyu. You will know the meaning. Do we have time or no? We are over time, so we should start, but you can take a look at that, inshallah. So let us start. Yes, Jazakumullah khairan. You can raise your hands. Let's start with the homework, inshallah. So, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Those of us who just joined. So we are starting with the homework, inshallah. So go ahead, Brother Abdul Rahman. First one, translate one of them.
Yes. أحدهم وأحدهما. Sorry. أحدهم والآخر.
Yeah. So one of them, ahaduhuma, ahaduhuma. Then we have something that you are saying. Wal ukhra or akharu.
آخر.
Yes. So wal akharu. Yeah. Do you want to do the feminine also?
Yes, sure. So إحداهما والأخرى.
Yeah. So ihdahuma
والأخرى.
wal ukhra. Ukhra. That is good. Mashallah. So that is just vocabulary, nothing more to it. The next is Sister
I have a
Asma.
question here, please.
Yes.
The first one, I cannot write like wahidun minhum, wahidun minhum.
Yes, you can. Yeah. So wahidun minhuma. Yeah. So you can do that. That is fine. But we just learned in the lesson, so that's why that is better to use this one. But you can do that. That's not a problem. Yes. Yeah. That will mean also one of the two of them. Yes. Sister Asma Afzal, I have two teachers. One of them is a man and the other a woman.
لي مدرسان.
So, li mudarisani.
أحدهما
Ahaduhuma.
أحدهما
Rajul.
رجل
Rajulun.
والأخرى
Wal ukhra.
امرأة
Imra'atun.
تن
Imra'atun.
امرأة
Imra'atun. Imra'atun. Yes, yeah. So, mashallah, that is good.
Brother,
Now,
So
I had a
when
question
we can
about Lee. Like, can I use Indi? So, because Lee is for blood relations, right?
so li is for relations, not necessarily blood relations. Yeah. So for relations, li is better. So I was going to mention something over here. So if I say li kalamun, kalamun versus in the kalamun, the kalamun, or
So
I
we
say
will say Indi Kalamun.
yeah, li
Yahun,
li
like.
li akhun. Yeah. So li akhun versus in the akhun. In the akhun. Yeah. So all of these are different scenarios. Yeah. So which ones are correct? So li kalamun is not correct in the sense that li is mostly used for relationships. Could be blood relatives or your relationships. So more appropriate with the teacher is it's a relationship which cannot be broken, right? So for those relationships which are blood relatives or the relationship of between a teacher and a student, even if the teacher or the student dies, still the relationship is there. They were student and teacher, right? So it is better, more appropriate to use li instead of inda, because inda is something which is material. So I say in the sayyara, I have a car. I do not say li sayyara. Even if you say it in modern Arabic, I don't think they care about that much. But more appropriate is that in the kalamun. Li kalamun. I would not say it's wrong, but it's not appropriate. Yeah. Li akhun is correct. In the akhun, I would not say it's wrong completely, but it is more appropriate is li
and also probably
arisan.
if you want to say in the in the mudarrisun. So it can be two meanings, right? Like my teacher, or I am with the teacher. So in the mudarrisun can also be I am with the teacher.
No, Ana, I am with the teacher. We will say Ana indal mudarrisi. I am with the teacher. Ana indal mudarrisi. That
Okay.
is, yeah. Or Ana ma'al mudarrisi. I am with the teacher, or I am indal mudarrisi. Yes. So that is,
Okay.
you will have to bring in there. Yeah.
Okay, I have
So
one question here in this thing. We have Hamzatul Wasl here in Imratun. So how do we actually connect this wal ukhra? Do we say wal ukhram ratun?
yes, that is correct. Yeah. So the Ra will connect with the meme
Meme.
there.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Brother, how we will write Indal Mudarrisi? Indal.
Indal mudarrisi.
When we are using Li, it doesn't need to be blood relationship, right? It can be any relation, any like a
Yes. So for relations, you use
Li,
the
right?
Li is Afjar Li is better than Inda. Yeah. So and one thing that many of you made a mistake is Imraatun Hamzatul Wasl. Make sure you have Hamzatul Wasl, not Hamzatul Qata. So that is important to remember that also, inshallah.
So can we use
So
muallimane? Muallimane. What is
yes, yeah,
what is the
that
key
is
difference between mudarris and muallim?
same thing.
Muallim?
Same
No,
thing. Both are a
nothing.
teacher. Yes, yeah. So
And
both
then
are.
can we? Yeah, and this rajulun is I think is maybe a sifa, because can we say that this is the noun? It is a noun, but it's not an alam, right? So can we say, for example, ahaduhuma Ahmadun wal ukhra?
Yeah, if it says one of them is Ahmad and the other one is a Fatma, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah.
So Li Mudarrisane, so that is yeah, so the mistake that came was mostly putting a Hamzatul Kata with the Imratun. And another mistake that came was that Li Mudarrisani Ahaduhuma Rajulun wal Akharu Imraatun. No, you have to bring in feminine over here, not Akharu. The other is a woman, yes. But because it's a woman, so you have to use Ukhra, not Akharu. Yeah. You cannot use masculine. So that was another common mistake.
But there's some time I remember in the Quran use innal wahiya in the rabbihim. So it's a relationship, not relationship with Allah. Is correct? Innallahi in the rabbihim. Sometime I saw in the Quran.
So we will have to look at the ayah, but Inda is used in the Quran Majid, yes, yeah. So that is not an
You
issue.
said yeah, in the ahun is wrong. In the ahun.
Because Allah does not have any relationships, so He cannot lead.
No, no, no. So Indahu mafatihu samawati wal ard, right? That is different. So it comes in the Quran Majid that Indahu, meaning with him are the keys of the heaven and the earth, right? It comes in the Quran Majid, yeah. So that means that with him, yeah, that is not about I have or he has. Yeah, that is different than that Inda. So wherever Inda comes doesn't mean that it's the same Inda. Yeah, so it could be as a zarf also, right? So we have to look at the ayah at that time, inshallah.
Inda is used for living thing or non-living thing, for both. In a simple way, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Like Halamun is non-living thing, so you said it's
Yeah,
not
has nothing to do with living or non-living. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. Yeah, so in Li is used. I have. Li means I have, and in the or in the means I have. Yeah, so Li also means I have, and in the means I have. Right. So let me write it over here. Li means I have, and in the means I have. In the means I have. Yeah. So if I have a relationship, I should use Li. If I have something materialistic, I should say in the.
Okay.
Okay. Indi sayaratun. I should not say li sayaratun.
Or can we more correctly say for akhil and ghair akhil?
No, because I have a cow. Then
Okay,
you say in the Bakara, right? So
yes.
Can we say Indi is with me? With me.
Yeah, with me too. Yeah, I have, which means also with me. Yeah, yeah. There is another one which is ladayya, which also means with me, right? So I have. So that is we don't bring that. So li and indi. So that's so mostly for relationships. I cannot say indi akhun. I have a brother. It's like, I possess my brother or I own him. No, li akhun. So for relationships, you should use li. For material things in the or in the
Sir,
okay.
in book 1, Assalamu alaikum,
Walaikum
we had
salam.
a exercise, if I remember correctly. I have my pen with me. So
Yes.
the same way translation.
Yes, yeah, we did that at that time. Yes, yeah, same way.
So
You
how
should
it will
use.
be? Remind us, please. At least me.
Yes, should be within the. So in the kalamun, I
In the
have a
column.
pen.
Oh,
Yeah.
my pen. Okay. Thanks. With me.
Yeah.
Shukran.
Wayak. Okay, so we have Sister Asma Azim. Next one is the provide dual of marfu, mansub, and majroor of the following. So let's do Sister Asma Azim. You can do man.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Walaikum
For
assalam.
man, for man, it is rijalun is marfu, rijalun, and then rijalun.
Rajulun, dual.
Duals, yeah.
Rajulani. So we are doing duals, right? So Rajulani. So
But isn't it rijalun?
no, Rajulun, Rijalun, yes. No,
Yeah,
Rijal is
rijal.
the plural. No, Rajulun,
Oh,
Rajulani.
sorry. Yeah, you were right. Sorry, I
Raju,
mixed it up.
yeah.
Rajulant. Yes.
Rajulani and then Rajulaini.
Rajulaini. Yes.
Yeah. Rajulani and then Rajulaini.
Rajulaini.
Rajulaini. Both of them will be the same. That is good. Next we have is Brother Fayaz. Day is that?
Yomani.
Yes.
Yomani, Yomaini.
Yes, mashallah, that's good. Brother Rashid, next one, magician. Dual.
Sahiraine.
Yeah. And the next one is Brother Shahid Mia, garden. Hadikatun. Walaikum assalam.
Hadikatani.
Hadikataini. Brother Abdul Rahman.
Yes.
Orphan.
But we can do the Jannatani too? That garden
Yes,
too?
yeah. The both of them are fine. Yes, yeah. Jannah is same as Hadika.
Right.
Yes.
So yatimani.
Yes, mashallah, that's good. So I brought these because all of these are used dual in the Quran Majid also. All of them are used. So that is good. Easy exercise, just a revision basically, just to know. And then next question was, we have learned three instruments of negation, ma, lan, and la. Use them in a sentence of your choice. So Sister Shajaria, give me for ma your sentence.
Yeah, I didn't go to school. Ma zahabtu.
Ma zahabtu
Ilal madrasati.
ilal madrasati. That is good, mashallah. Sister Asma Afzal, you give me sentence for la.
I think it is yesterday, right? I did not go to the school yesterday.
You can use, so it says sentence of your choice.
Oh,
So,
okay. Oh, sorry.
amsi,
I thought,
if you want to, you can put amsi
No,
over here.
No, I use that thing. Okay.
Yeah, amsi. So that is fine. Yeah. Sister Asma Afzal, next
Yes,
la.
brother. Mostly this la is used to negate madare. So the sentence would be La ashrabul kahwata. I do not drink coffee.
Yes.
La
La
ashrabul
ashrabul
kahwata.
kahwa.
I do not drink coffee.
That's
In
good. Yeah.
brackets ever.
Yeah. Okay. So that is good. Mashallah. You can lower your hands. Next is Sister Najma. Give me a sentence for lan.
لن أذهب إلى السوق غدا. I will never go to the market tomorrow.
Lan azhaba. Yes.
أذهب إلى السوق غدا.
Yes. غدا. That is good, mashallah. So that was our homework. Yes, the next part of the homework was this ayah that I gave. So we have Brother Rashid. So we were supposed to look for the duals in this
Duals, inshallah.
ayah karima. Yeah.
I have a
So
question. Gadan is tomorrow or something, right? Abadan is never, right? For
that's
that.
correct. Yes. Yeah. Ghadan is tomorrow. Abadan is never. Never in future. And then qattu is never in past. In English, we have never, both of them are never, but in Arabic, you have qattu and you have abadan.
Abadan can be has to be used with land to make it never, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Abadan and Kattu are only used for emphasizing. When only used with lan, it becomes
Yeah.
negation. Right,
it
sir?
becomes,
Like,
yes, that's correct. So it doesn't have to have a lan.
yeah.
Yeah, doesn't have to have a lan. For negation lan, in negation, you will have to have a lan there. But,
But
you know,
in Quran Majid, we see many places where abadan is used without lan to convey different meaning, right?
that's why I'm, yeah, so that's what, yeah. So that's the answer of your question. Doesn't have to have a lan.
No, it conveys a different meaning than it is not never there. In the meaning when it is coming without lan, then it is
Yeah.
not never.
Then it will mean in English, it will
forever.
mean
It is
ever.
forever.
Ever. It will
Yeah,
mean
forever.
ever.
Yeah.
So when you negate ever becomes never, right?
Yes.
So that's
So So when
yeah.
it is coming with lan, it is never.
Never,
And if it
yeah.
is coming without lan, it is ever.
Ever. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yes. That is correct. Yes. So Brother Rashid, go ahead. Give me the duals.
The fun was is kanata.
Yeah.
And
What
then
is the singular? What is the singular of kanata?
Kan. Kunta. Kana. Simsim kana.
So kana is our nakis. So kana, kanu, kanat, kanata.
Kanatane. By the way, we do not say kanatane. It's
no. It's not kanatani. There is not noon has been dropped over here. So kana, kanu, kanat, kanata, kunna, kunta, kuntuma, kuntum, kunti, kuntuma, kuntunna, kuntu, kunna. This 14 conjugation, we have done it in the past, and it's very important that we should remember it. So there is no noon over here. Yes.
Yeah, kanata. Because there's no instrument in there to bring it and to make nunas or something.
No, and the conjugation does not have noon. So kana, kana, kanu, kanat, kanata.
Abdain.
Yeah, tahta abdaini. What is the singular?
Abd.
Yes, abdun is singular, and
Abdun,
then what is the abdaini is marfu? Is it?
You know, it can be mansub or majroor. So because
correct,
this is
yeah.
mudaf ilayh, here it is majroor.
What is the
that is zarf? Abdane.
Yes, abdani, abdaini. What's the next dual?
Salihaini.
Salihaini. What is the marfu? Salihani. And what is the singular?
Salih.
Salihun, yeah, salihun or
Salihun.
salih.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Salihun. Salihun, Salihani, and
Good.
Salihani.
So far we found 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, fourth one.
And Fakhanata.
Yeah. So the fa is harfu atf, khanata.
Khanata, yeah.
Khana,
Khanat.
khana,
Khanat.
khana. Yes,
Khanata.
khana means to deceive somebody. Yeah, khianat karna. Yeah, to
Khanat, yeah.
deceive. Khana, khana, khanu, khanat, khanata. Yeah. So khanata, they two female deceived.
Deceived,
Or
yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Huma.
Okay.
Huma is also for to you.
Yes. So this is number 4. Huma is number 5.
Yeah.
So khanata is a noun, right?
No, khanata is a verb. Khana, khana, khanu. It's a verb. It's a verb which means to deceive, to do khianat.
Oh.
Yeah. To
So huma will be it's a maf'ul bi.
see. Yeah. Khanata, huma. Yes. Yeah. Mafulun bihi. Yeah. Falam yughniya.
Yughniya.
Yughniya is also aghna
Yeah.
yughni.
I have
So
a
this
question.
is
I'm sorry. This huma
yes.
goes to ibadina?
Yes, goes to it goes to those two, which is Nuh alayhi salam and Lut alayhi salam.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, which is goes on here goes to Abdain basically.
Abdaini. Okay.
Two slaves. Two slaves. Yeah.
Sir, I have a question
Yes.
about the Amarat. Is is that really a dual? Because
No, it's not a dual.
It's not a dual. Okay. Yeah.
No. I wrote one on Kanata. This is one. Yeah. Imra'ata is not dual. It's a singular.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Imra'atun is this, Imra'ata is basically mudaf, and then Nuhin is mudaf ilayhi, is singular. Yeah. So number 6 is yughniya. So the verb is aghna yughni.
Aghna yughni.
So
Yughni. And over here, Noon has been dropped.
Yeah, because of
Yughniyani.
lam. Because of lam.
Because of lam. Yes, lam we will study next lesson. We are studying lam. Yeah, so that is very soon coming. So we will do that. Yes. And next one. Anhuma. So this again, huma is our 7th dual. Min Allahi shay'a wa qila
adkhula.
Yes, that is our 8th dual. Yeah, so there were 8 duals in one ayah. So very important to note that.
So
Yeah.
waqila udkhula,
Yeah, so dakhala yadkhulu. Right? Yadkhulu, to enter, right? And notice that there is no fee after that. That means they are entering physically the nar. Yeah. Dakhala yadkhulu. Yeah. We need to make fellow amr from it. So yadkhulu, tadkhulu, tadkhulani. Tadkhulani. Tadkhulani, we now make fellow amr from it. We drop the ta and we drop the noon because noon comes and noon goes. So the rule is, now we cannot pronounce. So rule is we bring a hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul wasl should have a fatha, dhamma or kasra.
Dhamma.
Dhamma to dhamma, right?
Dhamma.
So udkhula. So this is udkhula, which is qila dkhula, right? So we don't need to. So this hamzatul wasl, they did not put any dhamma, fatha, kasra. Why? This is how the Musaf Usmani is done, that you are supposed to connect directly qila dkhula. So this is our udkhula. Both of you enter. Both of you enter. Yeah? So tadkhulani became udkhula over here. Udkhulan nara, both of you entered a nara. So there is no fee over here. Why? Because nar is a Jahannam, is a physical place. May Allah Ta'ala protect all of us and our families. Ma'ad dakhilin, with the ones who enter in it. Yeah. So it is just wanted
Yeah, dakhilin also a dual, right? Majrur.
No, no, no.
No,
This
this
is
is the Salim
plural.
plural.
Yeah, plural salim. Yeah,
No.
muslimuna, muslimina, muslimina, dakhilina. So
Okay.
the dual will be, what will be the dakhil of dual of it?
Dakhilani.
Yeah,
Dakhilani.
dakhilani and then dakhilaini. Yeah. So dakhilina versus dakhilaini. Yeah. So you can see the difference of and alhamdulillah, we have to thank Allah Ta'ala for this knowledge that we can see the difference. Dakhilaini versus dakhilina. Dakhilina is Jama Muzakkar Salim. Yeah. So this is all the duals in there. The only one which you may have some difficulty will be yughniya, because aghna yughni is a form 4 verb which we have not done yet. Other than that, if you were able to find 7 of them, that is very good. Udkhula was a little tricky, so was because this is a fellow amr, but still it is a dual there. Yeah. Both of you enter. Yeah, it is a command that it will be said to them. Kila is said to them that both of you enter the nar ma'ad dakhilin, with those who enter it. Yeah. May Allah Ta'ala protect us once again. Ameen. So that was our homework. Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
I have got two questions. Now, we have not learned lam yet, right?
Lam is this lesson, next lesson, I think. Next
Okay,
lesson.
Okay, and
Inshallah.
in the above examples which sister gave, like just previous to this exercise, in that one of the sisters said la ashrabul qahwata. So in this, what type of a lam do we have?
La nafiya.
Lana.
So some of you gave me also la nahiya and all of that. So I said that we learned 3 instruments of negation. If you include nahiya in here, that is not negation, that is prohibition, right? Nahi, right? Nahiya is not
That's
included in here.
Amr, right?
That's not amr either. So there is a difference between amr and nahi, right? Amr means to command somebody. So in English, we have only command. In Arabic, you have command, which is you use fellow amr, and you have prohibition, which you use la nahiya. So prohibition is not amr, right?
Yeah, it does not fall under the umbrella of amr.
No, it does
Because
not.
nahi anil munkar.
Yeah, that is, yes. So that is prohibition from munkar. Yeah. Yes, two different things.
So la ashrabu is la nafi and la ashraba is la nahiya.
That
La
would be
nahiya will be la
ashrab.
Yeah, la ashrab, or you don't command
Ash-
yourself, so it will be la tashrab al kahwata, don't drink coffee. So it will be you are commanding not yourself, right? You command somebody who is second person, yeah. So you say la tashrab al kahwata, don't drink the coffee.
So nahiya
You can
basically
see
is the prohibitive
la
command.
tashrab kahwata qabla al naumi. Don't drink coffee before sleeping. Okay, so yeah, brother, go ahead, say.
No, I was just saying that nahiya is just the prohibitive command, which we say in like fe'lun nahi.
Exactly, yeah. So it is prohibitive command, you can say that, but it's prohibition, yeah. So remember when we were doing the command, or we said that there are 2 types. One is a positive command to ask somebody to do something. That is when you use fellow amr. But if you need to prohibit somebody not to do something, in English we call it also command, but it is prohibition actually, which is you have to use la nahiya. And la nahiya is la plus mudare majzoom. So that was our...
Just for refreshing, for like saying as a habit, I don't drink. We used ma, right? Ma shrabu.
So if I'm saying that I'm not drinking coffee right now, then you will use ma.
Okay.
Okay.
Like as a habit.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But I mentioned that to a sister also, that don't get confused too much about, because that's a concept which is not used in the Quran Majid. Just keep
Okay.
ma
Sure.
for past tense.
Past. Okay. Sure.
And when we bring in habit and all of that, I
Yeah.
have seen that it confuses students a lot, and
Yeah.
they get confused into it and unnecessarily. We should not do that. Yeah. So
Sure. Yeah.
yeah, Brother Abdurrahman, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, so ma can be used in mudare as well, right?
Yes, ma can be used with mudare. Yes, that's what. Yes,
Yeah.
but not very frequent. So don't worry about it too much.
Okay.
So with this, we read the key last time. So this lesson is all about duals. Yeah. So we will be looking at our duals, inshallah. So go ahead. Let's start with Brother Abdul Rahman. Go ahead, read
Yes.
and
So
translate for
Al-Abu,
us.
Al-Abu, kam suratan hafista ya Bashiru? The father said, how many chapters have you memorized, O Bashir? Or surah have you memorized, O Bashir?
Yeah. So normally we translate as chapters, but Dr. Israr Ahmad says that now we should not do that. Surah, we should call it surah also. Chapter is not a good translation of it, because
Right.
chapter is usually chapter is the English term, and plus it means that it covers a whole concept about something. Yeah. So it's a chapter about this, but the surah is an entirely different concept. Yeah. So what's the analysis of suratan over here?
It's yani
Tamyiz,
tamyiz.
tamyiz.
Tamyiz, yes, tamyiz. Yeah, come, because after come we said tamyiz will come, right? So come suratan. How many surahs hafizta you have memorized? Ya Bashiru,
Bashir.
O Bashir. Yeah, you wanna do the next line also, Brother Abdurrahman?
Sure. Bashiru, hafiztu suratan wahidan. I have memorized one surah. حفظ فعل to file suratan مفعول به منعوت and واحدة not.
Not. MashaAllah, that's good. You can lower your hand. So we have next Sister Asma Azim. Go ahead, read.
Al-Abu wa kam suratan hafizta ya Umru, and how many surah you have memorized, O Umar?
Yeah, go ahead.
Umrun ana hafiztu surataini. I memorized two surahs.
Yes, so Ana Hafiztu Surataini, two
Surataini.
surahs. Right?
Two surahs.
Surataini is over here Mansoob or Majroor?
This would be mansoob
Why?
because it is maf'ul bihi.
Maf'ulun bihi. Yeah. So it is Mansoob. And what will be the Marfu?
Suratani.
Suratani. Yeah. So, and do we need Ana over here?
No, this is just for emphasis.
Yes. Yeah. So it's for emphasis. So you don't really need Hafiztu Surataini. That is good enough also. Muawiyah says, Sister Najma, go ahead.
Mavya. Ya abati, ja al yoma mudarrisani jadidani. The new teacher came today.
The new teacher came.
Ahaduhuma
Is it one teacher?
Jadidani, yeah. Two new teachers came today.
Yeah. So Ja'a al-Yawma, today, two new teachers came. Yeah. Go ahead.
Ahaduma lil fiqh wal akharul lil hadith. One of them is for fiqh and the other one is for hadith.
Yes. MashaAllah. Yeah. So Ya Abati, this ta over here is, which is known as Ibd Ya. Yeah. So instead of Ya, you replace, sometimes the Ya is supposed to be Ya Abi, oh my dad. Sometimes you replace the Ya with the Ta, mostly for love, for showing your affection. So Ya Abati, we will translate it as, oh my loving dad, or my dear dad, yeah. Ya abati as is used Quran Majid 8 times, yeah. So you 8 means used in the Mus'haf 8 times. So Muawiyah says, Ya abati, oh my dear dad, Ja al yawma mudarrisani jadidani. So what is the analysis of mudarrisani?
Mudarrisani. It is file.
It is file for
And
Ja'a.
right, and Jadidani is Naat for Mudarrisani.
Yes. So Ja'a, the conjugation is Ja'a for singular, then Ja'a with an alif for dual. Why we don't use that with an alif?
Because you are having a file which is evident.
Exactly, mashallah. So that's good. So we will use number 1 if it's masculine, because these are masculine. So we use conjugation number 1, not number 2. We cannot say Ja'a with an alif. Then you will have a double doers, which is not possible. You will have a alif as a file, and you will have a mudarrisani as a file, which is not possible. Yeah. And al yawma is of course zarf. So today 2 new teachers came. One of them ahaduhuma lil fiqhi, for fiqh, for teaching fiqh basically, wal akharu lil hadisiya. So that is good, mashallah.
Brother, can you repeat that alif thing? Ja.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that, ja'a, the conjugation is ja'a, and then ja'a, ja'u, ja'at, like that, right? And then
Yes.
why we are not using the dual? Why? Because when the file is a noun, which is
Yes,
explicitly
yes,
mentioned,
yes, I
then we
got
have
it.
to use number 1. Yeah, so that's what I was, just as a
I got
refresher.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Sister Asma Afzal,
So,
next
excuse me,
one.
sir. Sir,
Yeah.
when you use al yawma zarf, then we don't have a mudaf ilayh?
You don't have to have a mudaf ilayh after zarf.
Okay.
Yes, you don't have to have a. So if I say yawmal jum'ati, then that will be mudaf ilayh. Al yawma, today, you don't need a mudaf ilayhi all the time. Yeah, so. Okay, Sister Asma Afzal.
Bashirun Ya Bati. Bashir says, Oh my dear father, Karatul Yoma Kalimataini Jaditaini Fi Hazal Katabi. I read 2 new words today in this book.
Yes, mashallah. So karatu, 2 is our file. Al yawma zarf.
Zarf.
Kalamataini, what's the analysis of kalamataini?
Mafulun bihi.
Mafulun bihi. Jadidataini.
Naat. Fi
Naat.
is harfe jar. Haza is jar majroor. And al-kitabi is badal.
Yeah, mashallah. That's good. So the dad says, Mahuma, what are those 2? Mahuma, what are those 2? So Bashir says, Huma mushtun. They are al-mushtu. Al came, so al-mushtu is the comb, wal mikhaddatu, and the pillow. And the pillow, yeah. So that is good. You can lower your hands, sister, brother Rashid. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Next one. Abu says.
Al-Abu, yeah, says, عرفت معناهما. Did you did you understand the mana of those?
Yes, mana of the 2 of them.
Yeah,
that is good.
The 2 of them. He said, Bashir says, Naam, yes. Harf jawab, like Naam. Sa'altul mudarrisa, because it's a maful be. Sa'altul mudarrisa fasharaha li ma'nahuma.
Yes.
So
I asked the teacher. Yeah.
Sa'altu asked the teacher fasharaha li ma'nahuma, to explain that he explains li to me the meaning of those 2.
Yes. So fa is basically over here. So he he explained.
It's حرف عطف.
Yeah, harf atf, yeah.
حرف عطف.
So sharaha
It's a
yashrahu.
past tense. فعل ماضي. شرح.
Yeah. Sharaha
يشرح.
yashrahu.
فهذا
Yashrahu
follow.
to explain.
To
To explain.
Lead to me.
Yeah. So we say Rabbi
is jar and majroor.
Rabbi shrah li sadri.
Rabbi
We
shrah
say, oh Allah, open my chest for understanding, right? So Rabbi shrah li sadri. So sharaha yashrahu, from there tashrahu. Then we remove the ta and we put a sukun at the end. Ishrah. Yeah. So we say Rabbi ishrah li sadri. Yeah. So Rabbi shrah li sadri. That is our, or also comes in the alam nashrah laka sadrak. So sharaha yashrahu, nashrahu became nashrah because of lam. Yeah. So alam nashrah laka sadrak. Did we not open your chest? Or you can take a look at the meaning of it, but same verb. Yeah. So sharaha yashrahu, important verb to explain something. Yeah. So fasharaha li, so he explained to me ma'ana huma. So ma'ana is our mafulun bihi, and huma plus mudaf ilayhi, the meaning of two of them. That is good. You can lower your hand. Brother Fayaz, go ahead. Al-Ab says,
Yeah. The father says, Ana al-ana adhabu ila suqi aturiduna shay'a. Ana al-ana azhabu. I today, I
today
will
or
today go. I will today go.
Now.
Al-Ana today or
Now.
now?
I will now go to the market. Do you all, means plural, want anything?
Yes, that is good.
Yeah.
So Umar says, Uridu daftaran.
Yeah.
I
Umar
want.
says, I want daftaran is a notebook. I want a notebook.
I want a notebook. That is good. Brother Abdurrahman, Muawiyah says,
Yes, brother, before I do, can we go, can you tell us what is the analysis of al-ana in the sentence al-ana?
Al-Ana is zarf.
But yes, but is it like from where the whole khabar starts? From al-ana or from azhabu ila suqi?
So Ana is mubtada.
Right.
Azhabu ila suki. This is your khabar. Zarf is just additional information.
And
so if you bring al-ana at the end,
right,
perfectly fine also. Ana azhabu ila suki al-ana. That is fine too. So zarf, this cannot be your khabar. It can be part of your khabar. You can say, this is included with the khabar. Yeah, but it's not. It's additional information. Yeah.
okay, okay. One more thing about zarf in the like 7 sentences back. Can you take us there?
Yes.
Yeah, over here, just right here. Yeah, ja'a al-yawma. So over here, al-yawma is maf'ulun bihi as well, right?
No. It's mafulun fihi, you can say. Zarf is known as mafulun fihi.
Right.
Not mafulun bihi.
Yeah, I was confused because you. Then I realized that it was for surataini. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ja is basically he came. Does not require a mafulun bihi.
Yeah.
It's a lazim verb. Yes.
Right. Yeah, we can go back inshallah.
Okay.
Right. So Muawiyah Hindi dafatirani dafatirani wa uridu dafataraini akharaini. So I have 2 notebooks and I want 2 more notebooks. So in this case, yeah, other notebooks.
Yes, mashallah. So the difference in and there is another word which is lada. So ladayya. If the difference is lada also means to have. Ladayya, not lidayya, ladayya. Yeah. Okay. So the lam has a ladayya. It will be like this. Lada also means it's like in the, but lada means right there and then. Indi means daftarani. I have 2 notebooks, means could be in his bag, in his room, in his school, even wherever. Ladayya means right there and then. If he says Ladayya daftarani, that means he is sitting with them. Basically, it is with him at the moment. So just to know the difference between Lada and Inda. Yeah, okay. So just as a side note, just keep it in mind. Yeah. So in the daftarani, I have 2 notebooks. So what will be the analysis? Daftarani will be our mubtada, right? مبتدا مؤخر yeah. And indi is ظرف مضاف إليه خبر مقدم. واو is حرف عطف. أريد أراد يريد. So this is مضارع. أراد يريد أريد I want. دفترين this is my مفعول به. آخرين not. Yeah. So آخرين is also dual. Why? Because the number has to match. دفترين آخرين, right? So that has to match. That is good. Sister Shajaria, go ahead.
Brother,
Proceed.
sorry, I have one question. In the sentence of Muawiyah, Ya bati ja al yawma. So what this yawma is called for the analysis, it's not mafulun bihi.
Zarf or mafulun fihi.
Mafulun fihi, okay.
Remember when we were learning zarf, we said that it's also known as, another name for zarf is mafulun fihi.
Fihi.
Okay, so Sister Shajaria, go ahead.
Bashirun indi milafani sagirani. I have two small files.
Yes. So milafun is a file folder or file, and then milafani is 2 file folders, right? So Savirani is not for it. Yeah, so I have 2 small files.
Wa uridu, I want, and I want milaffaini kabiraini. I want 2 big files.
2 big files, yeah. So the verb behind is laffa. Laffa ya lufu, I believe. Laffa ya lufu or ya lafu. Yeah. Laffa is means to wrap. To wrap something, yeah. Lifafa is from there too. Yeah. And then in the Quran Majid, important is that it comes in the Quran Majid al-fafa, yeah, wrapped up, al-fafa, to wrap something, yeah.
So alfafa.
So lafafa in Urdu we use lifafa, lifafa is something wrapped.
Okay.
Alfafa means wrapped up, yeah. So jannatin alfafa. That there are jannats, there are gardens which are wrapped up. Basically, they are so thick, it's like wrapped after with the trees. Yeah. So basically, the same verb is used. So milifani is basically something to wrapped up. Yeah, something to wrap, which is a file. What do we do with a file? We wrap our papers with it here. So it's the same word coming from there. So used in the Quran Majid, so that's why it's important.
Excuse me, sir. Here there al abu the shayan. This question here, shayan is a mafulun bi, correct?
Turiduna shayn, yeah.
Yeah.
Mafulun bihi. Yeah. Do you want something? A thing or something? That is good. Yeah. So so same analysis that we have above, so not a big deal. Milafani is our mubtada, indi is zarf mudaf ilayhi. Sister Najma, go ahead. Dad says
Al-Abu, man aina laka hazal qalamul jamilu zul lawnaini ya Bashir. O
Yeah.
Bashir, from where did you from Laka, from where you have this beautiful pen with two colors.
Yes, with two colors. Yeah, so it's a pen which is double colored. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So nothing special in here. Min aina laka. So where did you get it from? Basically, he's saying
Hazal Khalamu would be the badal. Haza is the
yeah.
mubtada. Laka is jar wa majrur. Al Jamilu is not for qalam. Zoo
Yeah.
is
Zoo is not number 2. Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Not
zoo is
mudaf.
not,
Mudaf and not number 2.
yeah, not number 2. Mudaf ilayhi, and then ya is harfun nida, and bashiru is munada. Yeah. So min is harf jar, aina will be majroor, and then laka jar wa majroor. Hada is mubdal minhu, kalam is badal. Yeah. That is good, mashallah. So, Sister Asma Azim, your turn. Bashir says,
Bashirun ishtaraytuhu. I purchased it. I bought it.
yes. Yeah, so ishtaray to
Tuhu.
who? Who is our mafulun
Mafulan
bihi?
bihi.
And the verb is ishtara
Ishtara.
yashtari. Ishtara yashtari. It's a
Form 8.
nakis verb, yeah. Ishtara yashtari is a form 8. How do we know? Whenever you have Hamzatul Wasl as a first letter and ta is a third letter, this is form 8, like ijtama'a. Yeah, all of those. This is a form 8 verb. Yeah, so form 8 we will study more in the book 3, but just for us to know. So if something has a alif, which is Hamzatul Wasl, Seen and Ta, which form is it?
Form 8.
Form 10. That is form
Oh,
10.
sorry. Alif, Sin,
Form
and Ta.
10. Alif, Seen and Ta is form 10. But if you have alif, something in between could be anything,
Okay.
and Ta, that is form 8.
Form
8.
8, yeah. So if you have specifically alif, seen, and ta, then that is a form 10. Yeah, so how do we distinguish? Is this seen is telling us that this is a form 10 or not 8? Yeah, we will know more about it. If you can remember this, is good. If not, no problem with that. So go ahead, sister. Yeah, we have brother Afroz next. Sister Asma Afzal, your turn. Alabu says.
Halabu says, Become ashtaraytahu. For how much did you buy it for?
Yes, mashallah, that's good. Brother Afroz, last line.
اشتريته بريالين. بريالين يعني I bought it for 2 riyals.
2 riyals, yes. So B is harf jar, riyalaini is marfu, mansoob or majroor?
Majroor.
Majroor. What will be the marfu? What will be the realani, realaini, realaini? Yeah, so the dual, and real is singular, realani dual, and then realaini, realaini. Mashallah, that is
Excuse me,
good.
sir. If we,
Yes.
for example, if I'm Bashir, I said Ana ishtaraytuhu biriyalain. Ana will be mubtada, and what will be the khabar? Ishtaraytu.
The whole sentence, yeah.
Ishtaraytuhu. The full sentence, ishtaraytuhu, right?
Full sentence, yeah.
Ishtaraytu biriyalain, complete, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So we can take a break over here, back in 10 minutes, inshallah. Back in 10 minutes. And we will start with the Tamarin, inshallah. So let's take a 10-minute break. Other than that, I'll be here. So if anybody has any question, we can deal with that, inshallah.
Yeah, can we say Rabbish Rahli? So that one is Rabbish Rahli. Sadri.
Yes.
Vayasirli, that's not Amr, right? Vayasirli Amri.
Yassir is also Amr.
But
Rabbi Shrahli, Sadri wa yassir. Yeah, that is also Amr.
Vayassir. So, but there is no Hamzatul Wasl there. Oh, if we can do, no need of Hamzatul Wasl, right? Okay.
Yeah, so uh, mm, so because the ya is part of the verb, that's why it's not dropped there. Yes, sir.
When we are making it is in Majzoom, if we can't pronounce, then only we need to introduce Hamzatul Wasl.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah. Otherwise, you don't need to bring. So the verb is yassara. You yassiru.
Tayassara.
Yes.
Tayassara.
Yes. Yeah. Yassara. You yassiru. You yassiru. To make easy. To make easy. That's the translation of it. Yeah. So from there we take tu yassiru.
The two gone. Yeah.
So we drop the ta and we put a sukoon at the end. Yassir. We can pronounce it. We don't need a hamzatul wasl. Yassir. So Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li. And you make it easy for me. Wa yassir li amri. What do you make easy for me? Amri, my matter. My matters, my affairs, right? So amr is your mafulun bihi.
Yeah. And maybe Wahulul also come like this, right? No, Hamzatul. Why? No. There is, we have Hamzatul Wasl, right? Wahulul.
Wahlul, yeah, wahlul, halla, yuhallu is to dissolve. Yeah, we use in Urdu also, mahlul, yeah, something which has been dissolved, yeah, and hal karna, is to solve something, to dissolve something. So, yeah, wahlul, so yeah, that is also fellow amr. All three are fellow amrs.
Yafkahu also.
Yafkahu is also Yafkahu Qawli.
Tafkahuna. Tafkahuna. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Rabbi Yafkahu Qawli. Yeah is there, so I don't think it's fellow Amr then.
Okay.
Maybe it is. Yeah, I have to see what is the verb. So sometimes if the ya is a part of the verb, then you have to know the root in order to see that. Yeah, so there is so the ya is part of the verb. Yes.
Whether what is akuna? Is it fail amar?
Akuna like this. Like this one?
Yes. There is a sukoon on the wow.
Yeah. Akuna like this, right?
Yes.
So, so the verb is kana yakunu. Yakunu. Right? So if you can conjugate yakunu, then yakunu, takunu, akunu, nakunu. So it was akunu, which became akuna because of something before it.
Yes, but is an.
Yeah, so because of an, so because of an, it became akuna.
أعوذ بالله أن أكون من الجاهلين. So
Yeah. Akuna is basically to be. Kana yakunu, to be. So an akuna min al jahilin, I am, I seek Allah Ta'ala, I seek your protection that I become among the jahilin.
And jahil is plural, right?
Yes, it is plural, yes. Jama
Also,
muzakkar salim.
asbaha. Akuna and asbaha. What is the difference? Sometimes it is used,
Yes.
asbaha.
Asbaha is also to become. Akuna is to be, and asbaha is to become. Asbaha yusbihu, to become. Asbaha. So similar kind of meaning, but difference, to be versus to become. Asbahtu bi ni'amati ikhwana. You all asbahtum bi ni'amati. You all became bi ni'amati, with my mercy, with my ni'mah. Ikhwana. You all became brothers. Yeah. So asbaha yusbihu means to become. Important verbs, by the way. These are kana yakunu, very important. Asbaha yusbihu is a form 4 verb, to become. Very important.
So if we
Brother, Asbaha is form 4.
Yes, correct. Yes.
we don't know these forms, right? Still.
Book 3, yes, book 3. But we have some advanced students, mashallah. Sister Asma Afzal knows the forms very well. So alhamdulillah, that's good, mashallah.
No, brother, I just learned from you this thing, Ishtara, and
Oh, okay, mashallah, that's good. Yeah.
you taught me this thing.
Alhamdulillah, yeah. So if I form 4, so if I say aslama, which form is it? You see the resemblance? Asbaha aslama. It's form 4. So form 4 will be all of them. If I say akrama. Akrama.
Ah, so they follow the same pattern, right?
Yeah, of course, all of the forms are like this, yeah. So akrama, you can see, is form 4, right? Form 4 is like used so frequently. Asbaha is very, very frequently used.
And it is from the same word, subah comes as a morning.
Yes, yeah. So actually, asbaha means to become in the morning. Yeah, but then because of the usage, they started using it to become any time of the day or any time to become something. It is used, but asbaha actually means to become in the morning.
All morning duas have this word in it.
Yeah, asbahtu. Yeah,
So that asbahna is we
yeah,
wake
asbahna.
up, or right?
Asbahna means that we have become in the morning. So basically, yeah. So we have, we have started our morning. Yeah.
Okay.
Ikra is also the same thing. Ikra.
No, so that is from Kara'a Yakra'u.
It's Amr.
Fellow Amr, yes. Ikra means read. It's a command to the second person. Kara'a Yakra'u, to read, right? To recite or to read. So I think the break is over, inshallah. We can go back. So we were doing our Tamareen supposed to start. So let us start. We have Sister Najma. So Ajib Anil As'ilatil Atiyati, answer the following questions. Kam Suratan Hafiza Bashirun. How many surahs did Bashir memorize? So how many did he memorize? Based on the
I
lesson?
was away. Can you just repeat once more? I was away from there.
No problem. So how many surah did Bashir memorize? So it was only one surah.
Okay.
So,
Hafiza Bashirun Suratan Wahidatan.
Yeah, mashallah, that is good. Sister Asma Afzal, question number 2.
Question number 2 is Kam Suratan Hafiza Umaru.
Yeah.
How many surahs Umar memorized?
Yes.
So Umar memorized 2 surahs.
Yes. So
Hafiztu
no, Hafiztu will be I memorize. So Hafiza.
Hafizta.
No, Hafiza Umaru. Umar.
Hafiza Umaru Surataini.
Surataini, mashallah. He memorized 2 surahs. That is good. Brother Abdul Rahman.
And why we are not saying Omarun? Hafiza?
Umarun should be Umarun. Yes, Umar is not Mamnu min as-sarf. Yeah, if I said it, that's mistake. Umarun.
Yes.
Umar is not Mamnu min as-sarf. Or is
Yes.
it Umaru or Umarun? Umarun, I think.
I think Brother Umaru.
No, Umarun. It's not Mamnu min as-sarf.
Okay.
Brother Abdul Rahman, go ahead. Become.
Become اشترى بشير القلم. So for how much did you buy this pen, O Bashir?
No,
No,
did
how
Bashir
much
buy?
did
Yeah.
how much did Bashir buy the pen for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
اشترى بشير القلم بريالين or لريالين?
Yeah. B Rialaini.
بريال.
Comes with a B. Yeah. So he bought it for, like in English, we say for $2 or 2 reals. In Arabic, you are saying he bought with 2 reals. Yeah.
Yes.
So one language uses for, another language uses with, and third language may be French or something else, may not even use for or be anything. It will have a direct maf'ul be. So point is that each language will have a different kind of a harf jar, or some of them require a harf jar, some of them will not even require a harf jar. Yeah. So that we should keep it in mind, inshallah, and be flexible with that. So ponder what follows. So al marfu ja al mudarrisu. This is marfu. Ra'aytu al mudarrisa. This is mudarrisa is mansub. Zahabtu ila al mudarrisi majrur. Yeah. Now ja al mudarrisani. So this is marfu. Ra'aytu mudarrisaini. This is mansub. Zahabtu ila al mudarrisaini. This is majrur. Majrur. So just an example over here. Yeah. And then we are supposed to answer the following question using musanna, using duals. So kam akhan laka. How many brothers do you have? So we have to answer 2. Even if you have 1 brother, you still have to 2. So li akhawani. I have 2 brothers. Akhawani, li akhawani. Akhun is singular. Akhawani is dual. Yeah. Kam kitaban indaka. You will say in the kitabani. Kam taliban jadidan ja al yawm. How many new students came today? You will say ja al yawma talibani jadidani. Everything two. Kam darsan baqiya fil kitabi. How many lessons are remaining in the book? Baqiya fil kitabi darasani. 2 lessons remain. Kam taliban kharaja min al fasli. How many students exited from the classroom? Kharaja min al fasli talibani. 2 students left. Kam rajulan mata fil hadisi. How many men died in the accident? Mata fil hadisi rajulani. 2 men passed away in the accident. Yeah. Again, continuing the same thing. Kam logatan ta'arifu. How many languages do you know? So I will say a'arifu. I know lugataini. I know lugataini. Now, in the first one, what is the difference in this exercise? Everything was coming as a marfu. In this now second one over here coming as a mansub. So
So
arifu
how many here? How many languages? How what will be the singular of it? Languages here.
logatun.
So
Logatun
how?
is singular. Logatani, logataini. 2. Yeah.
Okay, and if we are preceding it with kam, then we have to consider lughat as plural. How many languages it will be?
Yes,
Otherwise, yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
because after come you have tamiz is always singular and mansub, right? So there has to
Yeah.
be. But we will translate it as how many
Yeah.
languages do you
Okay.
know?
Sure.
Yeah, because we in English we do not say that how many language you know. Kam suratan hafizti ya Maryamu. How many surah did you memorize, O Maryam? So she will say hafiztu surah taini. I memorized 2 surah. Kam rasalatan katabta ya Ahmadu. How many letters did you write, O Ahmad? Katabtu risala taini. Kam hayatan katalta ya Ammi. How many snakes did you kill, O my paternal uncle? Kataltu hayataini. Hayataini. I killed 2 snakes. Kam daftaran ishtaraita ya akhi. How many notebooks did you buy, O brothers? So ashtaraitu daftaraini. These are easy ones, so I'm just doing it fast so that we can go to the next question. Inshallah. Kam sualan sa'alaka kal mudarrisu. How many questions did the teacher ask you? Sa'alani, the teacher asked me, or sa'alani al-mudarrisu su'alaini. He asked me 2 questions. Kam ta'iratan ra'ita fil matari. How many airplanes did you see in the airport? Ra'aitu ta'irataini. I saw 2 airplanes. Kam mindilan ghasalta ukhtika. غسلت أختك. غسلت أختك. How many handkerchiefs your sisters washed? غسلت منديلين. She washed 2 handkerchiefs. كم
Well,
مشتا تريد. Sorry, say
well,
that again. Go ahead.
shouldn't it be Ukhtuka because it's file?
أختك. Yes, you are right. غسلت
غسلت أختي.
أختك. Yeah, it should be أختو. Yes, there is a typo in the book, I think. كم منديلا غسلت أختك. Yeah, it should be أختو, not T, because this is a file. كم مشتن تريد. How many combs do you need? أريد مشتين. I want 2 combs. كم مخدة على سريرك. How many pillows are on your bed? Yeah. So على السرير مخدتان. There are 2 pillows in my bed. Yeah. So that is مخدتان. مخدتان is 2 pillows. Yeah. مخدة. مخدة. مخدة is a 1 pillow, and then مخدة tani will be 2 pillows. Now again, using the duals, same thing, only difference is that now it will come with a harf jar B, so it will be majroor. So we should know the difference between the mansoob and the majroor. No difference in terms of seeing, but our mind will tell us that this is majroor. Yeah. Become riyalan ishtaraita hazal ishtaraiti hazal mujalla ta ya amina too. For how many riyals did you buy this magazine, O Amina? So she will say, Ishtaraitu bi riyalaini. So everything will be B. Yeah. Become dolaran. For how many dollars? Ishtaraitum hazal azrara ya ikhwanu. For how much did you buy these buttons? Hazihil azrara. Azrar is buttons. Yeah. Zirrun is singular, and then plural is azrarun, and then you have a button and you have the whole of the button. Whole of the button is called what? It comes in the Quran Majid. Urwatul Wuska. Urwa. Urwa. Urwatun. Yeah. So that is the whole of the button. Yeah. So okay. So number 3, بكم ربية اشتريتن هذا المشتى because مفعول به يا أخواتي. For how many rupees did you all women bought, oh my sisters, did you bought this comb? So اشترينا هذا المشتى بربيتين for 2 rupees. Yeah. And then become جنيها. جنيها is British pound. اشتريت هذا مرعاة يا أمي. For how much did you buy this mirror? مرعاة is a mirror. So this mirror, oh mother, for how many British pounds did you buy? اشتريتي because it's mother, right? So feminine. اشتريت هذا المرآة بجنيهين for 2 British pounds. Yeah. So all of these are basically we have to make the dual of the currency or whatever is given. Become لغة.
Sorry, brother. How rubayati? How we write that? Bi rubayati. Can you please write?
بربيتين. So 2 will be بربيتين like this. ربيتين. بربيتين for 2 rupees. Yeah. بكم لغة كتبت العنوان على الظرف يا علي? In how many become لغة, in how many languages did you write the address on the envelope, O Ali? كتبت العنوان على الظرف بلغتين. I wrote it with the 2 languages, or I wrote it in 2 languages. من كم بابا خرج الطلاب من الكلية? From how many doors the students exited from the faculty? خرج الطلاب من بابين. They exited from 2 doors. Yeah. إلى كم صيدلية? So that is a medical store or clinic. Medical store, I think. Yeah. Medical store. ذهبت ذهبت يا حامدو. Which medical store did you go to, O Hamid? إلى كم or how many? Yeah. To how many stores? Yeah. So ذهبت إلى صيدليتين. So you will put a tiny at the end, making it 2 of them. So I went to 2 medical stores. في كم صحيفة قرأت هذا الخبر? In how many صحيفة, in how many journals did you read this news? قرأته في صحيفتين. I read it in 2 journals. بكم جامعة درست? In how many universities did you study? درست بجامعتين. I studied in 2 universities. كم جامعة في بلدكم? How many universities are in your country? في بلدنا جامعتان. In my country there are 2 universities. Yeah. And then Dr. Saab is explaining over here that become realan. You can also say become realin. Kilahuma sahihun. Both of them are correct. Kilahuma, both of them. 2 of them or both of them are sahih. Yeah. So you have a choice. Become realan like this or become realin. That is also a choice that basically you can make it. So over here you have B harf jar, kam majroor, and then rialan is your tamyiz. That is your analysis. Over here, B is harf jar, kam majroor, plus mudaf, rialin mudaf ilayh. For how many of reals? So you have a choice. Both of them are correct over here. So
Is this applicable to every tamyiz, as in like every noun that follows become, or is it just applicable to riyal?
so if kam is followed before a harf jar, then
Right.
it is applicable. But if it's like this, we saw over here, come without B, come su'alan. Now you cannot say come su'alin. No, you cannot, because there is no B. But
Right.
if it is coming with a harf jar B or any harf jar, I don't know if with any other harf jar also, but it is then is acceptable to make it a mudaf ilayh. Okay. So sanna kalimati means make dual. Yeah. So this is our fellow amr. Yeah. Allati tahti khatya. So make the dual of the nouns or the words which have a underline in it. So let's get help from all of you. So brother Fayaz, go ahead. Fi baladina sallajatun.
So
Fi
I think
baitina, sorry. Baitina, not baladina. I was like, in the country there are only 2 fridges. No, in our house there is a fridge. So now you want to say there are 2 fridges in our house. Fi baladina, fi baitina.
fi baitina, I think it is Sallajatani.
Jatani, mashallah. In my house or in our house are 2 fridge. Yeah, so that is good. Next one, Sister Najma, number 2.
1 minute, brother. This number 2 is Dakala. Dakala Baitil
Baiti barehata.
Baitil Barihata Lasta.
Yeah, listen.
Dakala Bait.
So bareha means last night.
He entered my house.
Yeah, thief. Listen is a,
Baharat is the thief entered my house.
yeah.
Lasun
A thief entered my house. A thief entered my house last night. Bareha is a last night. Yeah. Now
Okay.
make it 2 thieves.
Dakhala Baitil Barihataini.
No, not 2 houses.
No, not. Dakhala Baitil
Barehata
Barihat
Lisani.
Lisani. Okay, Barihata Lisani.
Lisani, 2 thieves.
Can't come as the
Barehata is a zarf. Yes. Yeah. Bareha is a zarf last night.
Okay, so Dakhala Baitil Barihata Lisani. Is that right?
Yeah, Lisani. Basically,
Lisani.
two thieves entered.
Brother, I had a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So, brother, we know that when the ending is in the nominative, we make it ani, right? So, how is there a technique for making it like, we know the sound, right? So, like you made it lisani. So, is there a pattern or a technique that follows?
So you put ani at the back, at the end. Kitabun, kitabani. Kalamun, kalamani.
Yes, but is there something like a pattern that we should know? Like we know there's ani, but you made it sani, right? And over
Yeah, so you can say that word plus ani.
we have a chart.
Yeah, word plus ani, you can say. Muslimun, Muslimani, yeah. Talibun, Talibani. So you can, if you want to make a pattern, yeah, pattern is there. Ani, basically you put word plus ani. Number 3, Sister Asma Afzal, number 3.
I have a question.
Yes.
So we can rearrange this sentence, right? Like the lisun or lisani can come after dakhala, right?
That is, yeah. that is actually your file. Yes, yeah. So
Okay.
it can be yes.
Okay, thanks.
So there is no necessary to have a mudaf ilayhi after every zarf, right? So barihatun al barihata is the zarf here, but listen is
Yeah,
listen
listen is
is
file, is a
yes.
file. That's why it's marfu. This dakhala, who entered? The thief
Oh,
entered. Yes, so that's the file for it. Yes. So
And I have one more
barihata.
question.
Yes.
Here, the dakhala is the fail and baita is the mafulun bih, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
So then when we are attaching ye, doesn't it need like a protection, the baitani, like to make it to protect the baita?
No, it does not.
Because now it is baiti, it's becoming baiti. It is the baita, the mansub nature is not being protected. So, yeah,
Yes. Yeah. So mafulun bihi plus mudaf and mudaf
yeah,
ilayh. So if we say baiti, this is fine. So the nouns don't have a issue with taking a kasra. It's the verbs who say I do not want to take a kasra.
yeah.
So then with the verbs we need a noon wakaya, noon of
So
protection
yeah,
comes in.
because in the verb there was a very logical reason that we did
Yeah.
not want to change the last the sound of it. So here the same
Yes.
rule should apply, right? Basically,
Yeah,
because we are
but
not
the
disturbing. Yeah.
nouns have no issue. Nouns say no, if you
Okay.
call me baiti and you know that I am a fulun bihi, I'm fine with it. And
Okay.
this is fine. Yeah. So the verbs have no the nouns have no issue, but it's the
Okay.
verbs that they say no, I need to have my ending. I need to have my ending the way it is. Don't touch that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
So next one is Sister Asma Afzal.
Raitu fil maktabil baridi barkiyatan laka. So I saw in the post office barkiyatan. Brother, what does that mean?
Telegram
Telegram laka for you.
Yeah.
So
So
barkiyatan
we will say a telegram, one
Ate-
telegram. Yeah. Now make it dual.
barkiyataini.
Yeah. Barkiyataini. Yeah. Mashallah. That is good. Number 4 is Brother Abdul Rahman.
سأشتري مترا من هذا القماش. I will buy soon a meter from this cloth. So it should be سأشتري مترين من هذا القماش.
Yes. Mashallah. That is good. Brother Shahid. Number 5.
ذبيحة أبي دجاجة ذبيحة أبي دجاجتين.
Yes. Translation.
My father slaughtered 2 chickens.
Yes. Mashallah. That's good. Sister Asma Azim. Number 6.
أشرب كوبا من اللبن كل يوم. I drink a cup from milk or a cup of milk every day. أشرب كوبين من اللبن كل يوم. I
Yes.
drink 2 cups of milk every day.
Yes. Mashallah. That's good. Number 7. Sister Najma. Indi
Brother, could you
Realun.
Indi riyalun,
Yeah.
indi riyalani.
Ria Lani. Yes, mashallah, that is good. Sister Asma Afzal, number 8.
Uridu rialan. Uridu rialaini.
Ria Laini. Mashallah, that's good. Number 9 is Ishtaraitu Hazar Zirra Bi Rialaini. I bought this button for Bi Rialin will become Bi Rialaini. Yeah? So for $2. Yeah, for 2 riyals. Yeah. Arafu, I know Logatan. I know one language. I know Logataini. Arafu Logataini. Next is Badr Abdul Rahman. Go ahead and do number 11. في بلدنا لغة واحدة.
Yeah, في بلدنا لغة واحدة. There is one language in our country. So في بلدنا لغتين اثنتين.
لغتين اثنتين. Yes, mashallah. No, في بلدنا لغتان اثنتان.
Yeah, لغتان اثنتين. I'm so sorry.
Because it should be marfu still, right?
Yeah.
Because it is coming as a mubtada, right? So
Yes, brother, I've got a question in the sentence which was like few sentences back. Can you?
yes. Which number?
The sixth one. So
Okay.
what is kulla in it?
What is the analysis of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kulla, you tell me what should be the analysis. What is it referring to?
It is referring to day. It is. I know it is mudaf ilayhi, but apart from that, why is it mansoob?
Zarf. Because it's
Okay.
referring to time. It's referring to time, which is day.
Okay.
Zarf mudaf ilayhi. Yeah. Okay. So whenever you have something like this, an emphasis or kulla and is coming bada or something, then you have to look at what is it referring to. Yeah. So then if it's referring to time, then you will say it is a zarf zaman. Okay, so we are in number 12, Sister Shajaria.
كتبت
Number 12. هذا القلم
هذا القلم بدولار. This pen
is for $1. Yeah.
هذا القلم بدولارين.
Yes, mashallah. That is good. Sister Asma Azim, number 13. Katabtu. Sister Asma Azim, we cannot hear you.
Sorry, brother. Katabtu risalatan ila abi. I wrote a letter to my father. Katabtu risalataini ila abi. I wrote two
Yes.
letters to my father.
Mashallah, that's good. Sister Najma, number 14.
Yakfini nil ana junatun. Enough. Junaytun. Enough for
Junayhun, it is a ha at the end. Junayhun. Yeah.
Junay. Enough for me now is the sterling. Yakfini ana junayhani.
Yes, mashallah. So the verb is kafa yakfi. Kafa yakfi, to be enough. Kafi is from there we use, kafi is enough for me. So kafin, yeah. So kafa yakfi, important verb.
How we will make dual and plural? Yakfiyan.
Junayhani. Junayhani is 2 pounds. Okay.
No, I was thinking about that yakfi. What is the dual?
Kafa yakfi is a verb. So kafa, kafaya, the conjugation is difficult because it has a ya at the end. Yeah. So that's why we have to still do it towards the end of book 2, inshallah. But the verb is kafa yakfi is, I think, comes in the Quran Majid, so important verb in that sense. Yeah.
So how is it making sense of a verb in the sentence? What action it is having here? Kafa.
Yeah. So yakfi ni is actually this is nun wakaya. Ya is our mafulun bihi. Al-ana is our zarf. Where is my file for what is enough?
Okay.
Junayhun is our file. Is file. So a pound is enough for me. So who is the doer? It's the pound actually. Who's, and for me is, in English we say for me, but it's actually coming over here as a direct mafulun bihi. Yeah. So a pound is enough for me right now. Yeah, so
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
Junaihun is your file for
Fine.
kafaya to be enough. Okay, so we need sentences using these words which are given to us. So whose turn is it? I think Brother Abdurrahman or Sister Shajriya from before or now new one?
No, I think
New? Okay, from before. So Brother Abdurrahman, give me a sentence for Kitabani.
Okay. اشتريت كتابان من الهند بريالين بروبيتين.
اشتريت كتاباني to will be wrong because مفعول
اشتريت
به.
كتابين. اشتريت كتابين.
Kitabaini. So you gave me the sentence for Kitabaini. Give me a sentence for Kitabani as a marfu.
Okay. عندي كتابان
Yeah,
جميل.
mashallah. Yeah, hey, mashallah. That's good. Yeah, so that is good. In the Kitabani, I have 2 books. And then Ishtaraitu Kitabaini, I bought 2 books. Yeah, so coming as a mafhum bhi. Brother Fayaz, give me sentence for Talibaini and Talibani.
Talibani.
Which one you want to do first? Talibani? Let's do Talibani first.
Okay.
So make it,
Talibani.
make it a file. So for example,
Yeah.
Jaa Talibani, 2 male students came.
Kharaja Talibani.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kharaja Talibani. So that is
Yeah.
good. Now Talibaini.
Okay. Talibani is Kharaja
No,
Talibaini.
now you have to make them as a mafulun bihi.
Yeah.
So you can say darabtu, I hit Talibaini, I hit 2 students, or Nasartu, I helped
Okay.
2 students. So
Yes.
Nasartu
Nasartu
Talibaini
Talibaini.
Jadidaini, I helped 2 new students. Yeah, so that would be good.
Okay.
Yeah, mashallah.
Or Sa'altu Talibaini.
Yeah,
I asked 2
Sa'altu
students.
Talibaini, I asked 2
Yeah.
students. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anything. So you have to bring them as a mafulun bihi for it to be mansub. Yeah.
Kharajat Talibaini.
That
No,
is
no,
wrong.
that
That
is
is
wrong.
wrong. Yeah, that
Kharaja
is wrong.
because
Kharajat Talibani. Because if you want to make them marfu, using marfu, then you have to be it. They have to be a file to be marfu, right?
Okay.
Or mubtada. Talibani, Jadidani, min al Hindi. The 2 students are from India. You have to make them either mubtada or file.
Yes, yeah, because
Depending on
Taliban has to be mansub or majroor.
Mansub or majroor, yes. Yeah. So Raitu Talibaini. I
Brother,
saw
how will you
2.
say punish the students?
Punish.
Not in Brother Qasim class.
Yeah. Yes.
Daraba.
Let's help instead of punishing. Yeah. Exactly.
To
So daraba is to hit.
Nasartu.
Punish is used in the
Like
Quran.
saza, like
Brother,
saza.
Yeah.
brother,
Used in the Quran Majid, so we should know it.
there is a verb called akibun. Akib. I don't know.
Azabtu.
Yeah. Azaba ya azabu is azab dena. Yeah. So I can check over here.
Aqabik.
Akib.
Aqabtu.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Aqabatu. Aqabatu.
Yeah.
Aqabatu. Aqabatu.
Yes. But different verbs are used to punish. And there are more than that. Yeah. So
Jaza.
yeah. Jaza is more reward, so sometimes it is
Jaza
used in the negative also. Yeah.
Return.
Yeah.
It's a negative also,
Exactly.
yes.
Sometimes it's used, yes. Yeah. Okay, so this is we are supposed to ponder for ahaduhuma wal akharu. Yeah. So li akhawani. I have 2 brothers. Ahaduhuma tabibun wal akharu muhandisun. So one of them is a doctor, the other one is an engineer. Hazihi hafilatu babani li hazihi. There's a li over here. For this hafilati babani, for this bus, there are uh, two two doors. Yeah, hafila is from hafl. Hafl is a, what is a hafl? Is a party, right? Haflun is a party, when you party, celebration, or yeah. Mahfil is from there too. Basically, bus is like a party in the sense that you get together in it. Yeah, so you have no choice but to be together in the bus. Yeah, so hafila from there. Yeah. So if for this bus are two doors, ahaduhuma liddukhuli, one of them is for entry, wal akharu lil khuruji, and the other one for exit. So two different doors. In the kalamani, so notice that for brother li is used, for kalam indi is used. Yeah, so that is the difference between the two of them. In the kalamani, I have two pens, ahaduhuma azraku, one of them is blue, wal akharu ahmaru, and the other is red. In the mojamani, I have two dictionaries. Mojamun is dictionary. It is comes from the verb which is ajama. Ajama means to be non-Arab. Ajamiyun is from there as well. Yeah. So Ajam is somebody who is non-Arab. Yeah. Basically, Ajam in real meaning is non-Arab. No. Ajam actually means somebody who has no understanding, who is, you
Who's
know,
dumb?
kind of a dumb. Yes. So that is because Arabs used to pride themselves, so they, and anybody who doesn't know Arabic, they would call him Ajam, basically saying that he doesn't know Arabic, is kind of illiterate or whatever you want to call. So from there, a dictionary is named as Mu'jamun. So in the Mu'jamani, I have two dictionaries, ahaduhuma
So
Inglesiya.
why the that root word is used for dictionary? Doesn't convey the same meaning, right? Ajam, you said that doesn't have any
Yeah.
understanding. So
So Mu'jamun is basically the words, it's for non-Arabs, basically, you can call it. So dictionary is something
okay,
which is for non-Arab. Yeah. So
okay. It is meant
mm,
for somebody else already. Yeah,
meant for
okay,
non-Arabs. Yeah. So
Could be
okay.
because
also from Jama, Mojam, or no?
no,
It's
that is the different. Jama'a
uh-huh.
is Jeen, Meme, and Ain.
Okay.
Ajama
Okay.
is from Ain,
Fine.
Jeen,
Okay.
Meme.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the Ajama. Ajama, yeah, somebody who is non-Arab, basically. So ahaduhuma Ingiliziyun, one of them is English, wal akharu Faransiyun, and the other one is French. Lana Baitani, we have two houses. Ahaduhuma fil Madinati, wal akharu fil Qaryati. One of them is in the city, the other one is in a village. Ashtaraitu qamisaini, I bought two shirts. Ahaduhuma li, one of them for me, wal akharu li akhi as-saghiri, and the other one for my younger brother, or my smaller brother or younger brother.
Excuse me, sir. Can you
Yes.
look at this is fourth number 4?
Number 4,
Yeah,
yeah, in the,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So in the Mu'jamani ahaduhuma Inglisi or Inglisiya wal akharu Faransiyun. This is says Faransiyun.
This is also Ingiliziyun.
Inglisiun. Yeah,
Yeah.
Inglisiun.
Yeah, because this is your khabar. Ahadu is your mubtada. Huma is mudaf ilayhi. Ingiliziyun is your khabar. One of them is English. So is RM when we put, that is your khabar, right? And waw is harfu atf. Wal akharu, again atf. So akharu is matufun ala ahadu. And then Franciyun is your khabar for this sentence. Yeah. Okay, so we have now question number 9 is we have to ponder again for li. So we had ahadun wal akharu, and now we have ihdahuma wal ukhra. Yeah. So notice that ihda is supposed to be written like this. Ihda, when it's written by itself, but when it has a mudaf ilay with it, then the alif maksura becomes alif mamduda. It gets stretched like that. Yeah, that's a writing rule. Li ukhtani, I have two sisters. Ihdahuma mudarrisatun. One of them is a teacher. Wal ukhra mumarridatun, and the other one is a nurse. In the sayyaratani, I have two cars. Ihdahuma hamrau, one of them is red. Wal ukhra baydau, and the other one is white. Fi karyatina mudarrisatani, in madrasatani. In our village are two schools. Ihdahuma mutawassitatun, one of them is a secondary or the middle school. Wal ukhras sanawiyatun, and the other one is a secondary school. So this is middle school and secondary school. Katabtu al-yawma risalataini, I wrote today two letters. Ihdahuma li abi, one of them to my dad. Wal ukhra li sadiqi, and the other to my friend. Ja'at mudarrisatani jadidatani, two new teachers came. Ihdahuma, two female teachers came. Two new female teachers came. Ihdahuma lis sirati, one of them is for sira. Wal ukhra lit tafsiri, and the other one is for tafsir. Yeah. So muzakkar is ahadun, muannas is ihda.
Yeah,
Ihda.
brother, you're wondering why Dr. Saab didn't give example for the mixed one, like one.
Yeah, yeah. I gave you, but Dr. Saab didn't do that. Yes, I gave you in the homework. That's the reason I gave you, is just wanted to trick you a little bit, that if we are attentive or not. So if one is male and one is female, then you have to use it properly. If first one is feminine, then you have to use first one as a feminine and all of that. Yes, so that goes. Yes. Okay, so next is Ta'ammal Amsilatil Atiyati, ponder over the following examples. So Hazal Kalamu Zul Lawnaini Mufidan Jiddan. Yeah, so this pen is having two colors. This pen having two colors is very useful. Is very useful. Yeah. So Hazal Kalamu. So Haza is our Mubtada. Al Kalamu Badal. Zul Lawnaini. Zul Lawnaini is Naat. Plus Mudaf and Mudaf ilayhi. Mufidun is our Khabar. And Jiddan is Mafulun Mutlaq. We will study in book 3, inshallah. So Ayya Kamisin Ghasalat Ya Ummi. Ghasalti Ya Ummi. Yeah? So which shirt did you wash, oh my mother? Ghasaltu, I washed. Al Kamisa Zal Jaybaini. I washed the kameez having two jabs, two pockets. Yeah. Al Mudiru fi tilkal ghurfati. The principal is in that room. Zatan nafizataini maftuhataini, having two open windows, two windows which are open. Liman hazihi sayyaratu zatul babaini, for whom is this car having two doors. Zalikal masjidu zul manarataini jamilun jiddan, that masjid having two minarets is very beautiful. Yeah. So that ana la uhibbu, I do not like zakar rajula, that man. Fa innahu zu wajhaini, because he is double faced. Yeah. Fa innahu, because surely he is double faced.
Brother, number 3, Babaini, no need to be Babani. Zatu is Mafu. and Babaini
Yeah.
is
So this is Zatu is our mudaf, right?
okay.
Babaini is mudaf ilayhi, so that's why it's Babaini, not Babaini. Babani, it's not Babani, it's Babaini because it is majroor, mudaf ilayhi.
In number one, Zu is not, and Datu would be.
So Zu
Uh-huh.
is masculine and Zatu is feminine. That's the difference. This is feminine and this is masculine.
Brother, why is Zati over there in 3?
Instead of Zatu.
Because of the iltaqai sakinain, I think. I'm not sure.
No, because this is Zatu. Zatu is marfu. Zati is majroor. Why is it majroor? Because it is not for ghurfa, and ghurfa is majroor, so it has to be majroor also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fi, because of fi, tilka became majroor and ghurfa became majroor. And now this is Zati is not for ghurfa. Yeah. What kind of a ghurfa? Having 2 windows, right? So that is a not for it. It has to match. That's why. So if you guys want, I can write it for us over here because we are done with we only have Kalimatul Jadid. I will write it for you, all of them, inshallah, Zu, Za, and Z. So that will help us. Yeah. Rajulun Zu Wajhaini. A man having 2 faces. Allazi ya'ti kulla ta'ifatin bima bima yurdiha. It should be yurdiha, not yurudiha. Yurdiha. So it's a definition of a man having 2 faces. Allazi, the one who ya'ti, he comes upon kulla ta'ifatin.
That your neck is covered. I really make dua that your really.
Sister Shahina, your thank you. Allazi ya'ti kulla ta'ifatan, the one who comes upon each group or every group. Ta'ifatun is a group. Bima yurdiha, with what they like. Basically, he pleases, each group, he tries to please them. Yeah. So no matter if he has to lie or whatever the case, so he comes to everybody and he comes with whatever they like. Yeah. So he comes over here, may Allah Ta'ala protect us from that kind of nifaq, basically. Mushtun is a comb. Jama is amshatun. Mekhiddatun is a pillow. Makhadu is a jama of it. Zirrun, button. Azrarun, buttons. Mir'atun, mirror. Jama is maraya. Lisun, thief. Lususun is the jama of it. Thieves. Sarikun is used in the Quran Majid. So Sarikun, also a thief. Yeah. Junaihun is a British pound. Junaihatun. Mufidun, useful. Asiratu, Sira, biography. Usually, Sira is used for the biography of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Tafsiru, the explanation, is also refers to tafsir of the Quran Majid. Zabaha, Yazbahu is to slaughter. Sharaha, Yashrahu is to explain. Yeah, to explain. Yeah. So what I was saying is that I'm going to write for us Zu, Za, and Z, so that you will have that. Yeah. So marfu, mansoob, and majroor. So singular is Zu, mansoob becomes Za, majroor becomes Z, meaning having. Yeah. And then this is singular. Yeah. This is muzakkar, by the way. So I should have left some space over here. Let me erase it. So there is this also, muzakkar and muannas. Muzakkar marfu, mansoob, majroor, muannas, marfu, mansoob, and majroor. Number 1 means singular, zu, za, zi. This is our muzakkar. This is our muannas over here. Marfu, zatu, zata, zati. You can make it nice with your own handwriting and everything. So just very important though. So this is number 1. Number 2 is duals. Zawa. So not zu, zawa with a fatha. Zawa, zawai. Zawai and also zawai. Zawai. Zatu zawata comes in the Quran Majid, zawata asnan, zawata afnan. Yeah, so zawata and zawatai and zawatai. Zawatai. Yeah. This is duals, and now 3 plus. So 3 and 3 plus. Yeah. Zawu. Zawu, zawi. Zawi. And
Zawil
also,
Qurba.
yeah, and also, yeah, zawil kurba wal yatama. Yeah, so zawi also. So zawu, zawi. Yeah. And then zawatu. Zawatu, zawati, zawati, and then again zawati.
Sounds like Surah who says Zawata Afnan. Zawata.
Yes.
Well, this is here, right? In a dual.
Yeah.
Zawata
Referring to Jannas. So that's why it is here. So these are you can take a screenshot, but I highly recommend that handwrite it yourself, please. It will help you. You will pronounce with it. You can record yourself, so the sound will be familiar in your mind, inshallah. Because this is important, it will come in the Quran Majid, and you will not be confused, many times there. What is the difference between zu and zatu? Then now one is muannas, one is muzakkar, and all of that, inshallah. So with this, our lesson has finished, and we stop over here. So we can start next week, inshallah, with lesson number 21. Very important lesson. It has a concept which is called lam, which we know many times we recite. It is used in the Quran Majid almost 350 times. So 350 times. So what is lam? I can give you a little bit that lam is harfu jazmin wa nafiyin wa qalbin. So we will know more about it. So what is the meaning? Harfu nafiyin meanings it will come after before mudare and it will negate it. Wa jazmin, so it will make mudare majzoom. And wa qalbin, what is the meaning of qalb? Qalb means to turn over. So it turns over the meaning of mudare into past tense. It turns present into past. So what does lam do? Three things. Harfu jazmin wa nafiyin wa qalbin. Yeah. So if you can remember this much till next week and read key lesson number 21 English key part, that will help you. If you want to be strong all the time, you have these keys and you have the lesson. You want to be strong, you want to participate in the class, the sky is the limit. You can read before the class, be ready, and you will be flying in the class. But if you come because whole week we have not opened up our book and just come to the class, of course the result will not be the same as you will be. My humble request to all of us is that, I know it's sometimes we get busy, but I think here and there we can make some time to read the English key, to read the next lesson. Okay, what is expected? That way you will succeed a lot more, inshallah. So with this, let me make a quick dua and we can finish, and then I'll be here, inshallah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwaji ajma'in. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka antas samiul alim wa tub alayna innaka antat tawwabur rahim. ربنا زدنا علما أجمعين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. With regards to the homework, so just a reminder that no homework for this week because special 10 days are starting. So I would like for us to, if we can as a class, that everybody make sure every day we recite at least one juz from the Mus'haf, so that we can at least do 10 juz during these 10 days. Inshallah, it will be a sadqa jariyah for all of us. If you have time, then do 3 juz a day so we can finish one Quran Majid. That should be our goal, inshallah, and do all kinds of good deeds in these 10 days as much as you can. Make dua for myself, for our whole class, for our fellow students, for their families, for all of us. May Allah Ta'ala protect us. May Allah Ta'ala give complete shifa, recovery to all of us who is sick, our family members, and may Allah Ta'ala all of our parents, our loved ones who have passed away, may Allah Ta'ala give them highest place in Jannah with His mercy. May Allah Ta'ala accept it from us. Ameen. Jazakumullah khairan. Remember, no homework this week. So homework is to memorize this dua and to also recite Quran Majid if possible, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'll be here. I'll stop the recording, but I'll be here, inshallah.
Yeah, brother.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum.